What's going on, everybody? Julian Rodriguez just gets the win. Zuffa Boxing debut. We're going to be Max Kellerman is in the ring interviewing Julian. Oh, first welterweight. Oh shit! Julian's calling out Dana White, asking for more money. Julian Rodriguez, Hammer Time wins. Jack, me watching the Zuffa Boxing. Gomez, let's go. Bed podcast on the rise. Let's go. Appreciate the comment. I'll tell you what, Zuffa Boxing, Paramount Plus. His opponent didn't look in shape. I'll tell you that. Very interesting. Julian is in the post-fight press conference speech, and he's calling for Dana White to pay him. Isn't Dana White the guy that's lowballing fighters? Now Julian Rodriguez is calling out Dana White. That's crazy, man. How ironic this can be sometimes. The irony. Gomez tuning in every time. Let's go. It's only getting better, bro. It's only going to get better. I was listening to the Boxing Voice, but I saw your live. Let's go. They need to get rid of those commercials during the fight. I just got home from work, Jackie. Let me know what's been going on. I just caught the tail end of the match. But any initial thoughts on any the Paramount Plus Zuffa Boxing debut? We have the main event coming up next. And I'm not sure if tonight I'll be covering Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran #1. I might do that tomorrow for the 7 days out. Sunday, 6 days out. Tomorrow I'm going to do Andy Cruz versus Murataya. So Gomez, if you're going to be up in the chat, we'll be here tomorrow watching Andy Cruz and Murataya. I was listening to Jean Tadel on my way home, and he said that the production value is really good compared to some of the boxing. Right now, it's just showing me a Paramount Plus commercial in progress sign. Is anybody else tuned into the Zuffa Boxing debut? Let me know what commercials you're getting. I'm not paying for this, Jackie. I'm fire sticking this. I don't know what commercials you guys are seeing, but Callum Walsh versus Ocampo. Who do we got? Some boxing. That's what we got for sure. Let's get the main event going. Let's see what Callum Walsh fought on the co-main event under Canelo Crawford against one of the Vargas brothers, the oldest Vargas brother. And he didn't look too good. Imagine co-maining on the Crawford and Canelo fight. Not looking impressive at all. Oh shit, the main event is not next. Another Rodriguez versus Deanda. Let me look this up. I got Ocampo. Damn, I thought the main event was next. I'm gonna have to fucking talk for the next 35 minutes over this fight. But fuck it, I'm here with you guys. We'll watch this together. Ooh, we got an Olympian. Let me know what you guys think about Max Kellerman. Is Max Kellerman any good? Is he a sellout? I like Max Kellerman. Um, wow, so you have somebody that's an Olympian and someone with zero amateur background, an Olympic bronze medalist. Yo, what's going on? We got 7 fun truckers up in the live. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you can. Helps put the show out there. Each and every stream, I'm gonna try to give everybody a new look. I only like him commentating. Max Kellerman, okay. Angry Skip says they only like Max Kellerman commentating. I do like the dynamic that Andre Ward and Max Kellerman have. It makes it feel nostalgic to me. It's professional. Audio's coming through clearly. Gomez says, I'm thinking of putting up a bet 100 to win 250. On who? Tio? Let's talk about Teofimo fight. He wants to talk about the Teofimo fight. We'll do that. We'll do that. If you put $100 on Teofimo, you're gonna win 250. You probably win more than that. Is this a filler fight? You better bet the money on Shakur. You're gonna win. You're gonna bet $100 to win $30 if you're gonna bet on Shakur. Darrell Washington, what's up, bro? Your money is safe with Tio. Jackie says, "Oh, Zuffa Boxing. They have uniforms. Oh shit, Zuffa Boxing. They even have a Zuffa Boxing poncho or gavan. Washington, you watching the Zuffa Boxing debut? Hey, this is a Robert Garcia fighter, the Mexican. Vamos, cabrones. Vamos, cabrones. Robert Garcia with the Zuffa Boxing T-shirt. Apex looks as full as it can get. The Apex, constructed by the UFC, can only hold 2,000 people. It's intimate. It's small. It does look like a small boxing show. I mean, if you can turn and burn these shows and get some good fights, you're not wasting money on trying to find venue. Because TKO owns that. Apex, similarly to Pro Box, but this is behind a paywall. Yo, that doesn't hold 1,000 people. That's what it says online, Mick. Hey, Mick, can you jump on? I need you to break down Zuffa Boxing for the. I need you to break down Zuffa Boxing for the people. Jump on, Mickaroonie. I know you're watching.
Well,
Mick, what do you think so far? Can you tell me?
very average card, but the pacing's been good.
The what?
The pacing of fights. One
Oh, the
fight
pace of the
finishes.
fight. Okay.
So one fight's finished in the next 5 minutes. The next fight has started. So that's been a positive.
What about the uniforms? Do you like the uniforms?
Man, fighters are going to lose a lot of money. I already spoke about this before, but no sponsorships. Nothing on your shorts. They're giving you the Zuffa shorts. Imagine the
So I know some low level boxers here in California that get paid $6,000 to wear a patch. You can't even wear a patch.
can't wear a patch. You
God,
can't even. You can't even. Remember in the old UFC days, you used to put the poster on that. Or
oh yeah, you used to hang the banner behind you.
can't do that either.
Can't do that. Fuck the name. What? Okay, so then why was Julian Rodriguez calling Dana White out for money? He goes, "I'm going to be the first welterweight Zuffa champion." Is he trying to clout? Trying to get all of that Dana White privilege?
I'll
Because
imagine so.
I mean, he knocked out Avius Griffin. Now he just fought another good fight, and he's still calling Dana White out for some money. So I think it's a little ironic, right? Because Dana's the guy known to pay guys pennies.
So, like, the thing is, these are all short term contracts because it's still under the Ali Act kind of thing. But so Zuffa's kind of got to overpay. My
Zuko's going
concern
to
is,
overpay at first to capture the market share. Is that what you're saying?
well, yeah, because at the moment they can't do what they're trying to do. Hey, Jackie,
Okay,
like,
are you watching Rodriguez versus Deanda right now?
yep.
Okay.
Um,
My timestamp is round 1, 2 minutes and 56 seconds in.
I'm at 2 minutes in round
Okay.
one. So, are you on Paramount Plus?
Yeah, I'm streaming this shit.
So, if you put a VPN on, you can use the YouTube channel because there's no broadcaster in the UK. I'm having to watch this on the UFC's channel
Oh, I can't stream this on my channel. No
on
way.
YouTube. No, well, on YouTube, I'm having to watch it on the UFC's channel because there's no UK broadcaster.
Oh, I understand.
But there was a Zuffa Boxing channel,
Yeah,
and Paramount must have got it taken down because the light, while I was watching it, got taken off.
interesting.
But there is only 1,000 people watching on that stream.
Riyadh Season is sponsoring this, dude.
Yeah, there'll be a sponsor of some sort. It's not a Riyadh Season card though.
What does Riyadh Season mean?
Riyadh Season's just it's a promotion for Saudi Arabia, really.
Hmm. Kind of an
Events.
awkward name. But DAZN is an awkward name. I've always thought that DAZN never
Well,
like it's
Riyadh's the capital, though, yeah,
Riyadh's the capital of.
Saudi Arabia.
And so what does season mean? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
I what I
You're
would
not
say is,
the reason why I want to bring you on, mate, because I know you're not the biggest fan of Zuffa Boxing. If I were to be playing devil's advocate, Dana White's saying that their fighters are going to have more options and that they're not changing the Ali Act. They're just adding an addendum to it.
like, I wouldn't say I wasn't a fan of the Zuffa Boxing. What I'm not a fan of is them trying to change things in the Ali Act. Now they're saying they're adding to it,
No,
so
they're
that
adding an addendum. So that's what I've heard so far. Okay, you can.
so when they add it, then they didn't have to comply with the Ali Act. So that the addition, what they're adding in, means that they can now have a belt. They decide their own rankings. They decide the fights. They didn't have to show the books to the fighter. And you're on a pay structure. So it's a circumvent. It's really a workaround, yeah.
Okay.
So obviously there was another amendment put in that, like, small shows, like every show's got to have 50% drug testing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can the smaller shows afford that?
Right.
And the insurance is it doubled for 25,000 liability to 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how is a small regional promoter going to eat that cost?
You're saying that the Apex doesn't hold more than 1,000 people?
So there is a PI and then there's an Apex that's separate, but that
Mhm.
doesn't look like that holds 1,000 people.
I think I read something that it holds 2,000 people. I'm gonna look this up.
Do you think so? Looking at that fun truck,
I think at least it looks like 1,000 people.
really?
I'm gonna share my screen here, and it's with it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up here on the screen, so we can all take a look at the Apex. Images. I think you can host 1,000 people here. Actually,
No chance.
standing, right? They'd have to be
That's,
standing.
well, they're all seated there. No chance. Look at it. There's no danger you can get 1,000 people in there. Do you know where you can be able to tell?
Okay. Gotcha. So I remember this. So I'm reading something that says in 2021, UFC planning to add ability to host 1,000 fans to Apex facility. So at the very top of the attendance that it can
So,
hold, it's probably 1,000. And we're
wait,
looking here in the crowd. I'm looking in the crowd. Round 2, 1 minute and 50 seconds in to this fight that's being promoted on Zuffa, and it looks like several hundred people.
several
Maybe
hundred, I
not
would
a
agree.
yeah.
You could
No,
one way you could,
I'm with you, Mick. I don't think that they have 1,000 people in here, but there are bleachers, with like 5 or 6 rows going up.
the way to check is just check the tickets for the next fight that's on
Yeah.
the 1st of February. You could look at it that way.
So if you're looking at the screen and you're not watching Zuffa Boxing, if you're not watching it, this is what sort of the stage looks like here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of seats. But yeah. Anyways, that's besides the point. Rodriguez is going to be getting this guy Deanda out of there. When it's a bronze medalist against a guy that doesn't have an amateur background, you can sort of expect this. 2 or 3 rounds in it, and that's all she wrote.
Well, there hasn't even been a KO the night, but I think they've been decently matched. See, I think so. If you look at, they've now got, these guys have got Zuffa gloves on and things like that. Other fighters may have had deals still to run.
How good? Those Zuffa gloves probably fucking feel like shit too. Cheap ass.
Yeah.
Taiwanese made.
So
gloves.
The other guys have been wearing their normal gloves, Rival and like what's the Mexican one's called? Fucking begins with C.
Solito.
No. Oh fuck.
Promex. Title.
No, begin with a C.
Solito.
No.
Cleto.
Clayton is, yeah. So, like, there's guys been wearing them, but they've maybe had a glove deal as such. So couldn't get out of it, but like,
Look at this shit. This is absurd. Justin Gaethje versus Patty Pimlet is being promoted on a boxing card. Who'd have ever thought, man?
Well, do you know what's crazy?
I know that what is it?
That fight's pay-per-view in the UK.
Oh shit! And it's like what, $8 here in the US a month.
Aye, so like this is what people didn't need to understand, that this Zuffa Boxing is completely separate. Like
completely separate than what?
From the UFC.
But Dana White is the promoter, so how can it be separate?
So
I know that it's he's like working another job, but it's like if Dana White's involved, he's using the production value. So you're saying that the walkout times are good. That's Dana White putting his production team.
Yeah, but you've got, so I think what people are mistaken is that So this is a 50-50 venture with TKO owning 50% and Sela owning another 50%, which is Saudi Arabia, yeah?
Okay.
Saudi Arabia owns 0% of the UFC or WWE. So they're separate.
Okay.
So they're all subsidiaries as such. Like the 7.7 billion deal is only for the UFC because that'll have investors.
That's fucking mad, Mick. Just for the TV rights.
Kind of, but like I'm sure the ESPN was about the same with pay-per-view on top of it. But
There's no
paper,
way that there's no way that they're going to break even on a $7 billion investment just for the rights to stream UFC at $7, $8 a month.
you'd be surprised.
Okay. Those
So
that are
if you
tuning
think
in now, we have round number 3, 1 minute into this Zuffa Boxing card.
that might if you do the numbers on it for the truck,
Yeah.
if you do so say it's like 1.1 billion a year.
Uh-huh.
So 1 billion 2 seconds. So 1 billion divided by $8, so it's $12.96 a year, is that right?
Yeah, you can say I think I see the number was 156, Mick.
So you would need 5 million sign-ups.
That's a lot of paid subscribers. And you would need you would need the 5 million to be the average for the year.
Do you think it could be done in America though?
No. Not with the legal streaming, man. I think streaming services, people cut those out of their lives as soon as they need to start budgeting, right? Like, I need to save up to start buying a car. I need to save up to start buying a home. What do? You cancel Netflix. You'll cancel Paramount because what? You haven't seen a boxing match in a couple of weeks. So that's what I'm saying. You need to average the 5 million paid subscribers.
How many
The
actually
zone probably
cut
the
it?
zone probably has like a million or 2 million active subscribers or paid users.
There's only losing about 1 billion a year at the minute.
Holy shit. That's fucking
In the zone's whole tenure, they've lost about £10 billion. No dollars, pounds.
it looks like the corner is concerned about one of these fighters, the guy that doesn't have an amateur background, getting beat up by the bronze medalist. So there hasn't been a KO. Is that what you're saying?
Nah.
Okay. That's fine.
The fights have
The
been okay.
cameras are really high quality. I like the production. Screens in the hallway leading to the entrance and exits of the ring. There's like a screen right above the hallway, so I think that more lights, TV monitors all around. Pretty neat boxing production value.
Yeah.
That's what my dad likes to see, Mick. Like, my dad likes to see, oh, there's Theo Vaughn sitting next to Ari Emanuel and Dana White.
So one thing I would say is, so the boxing rights are only 10 million a year. Paramount will easily make that.
HLD says it's the same network. That's why it gets promoted. Daryl Washington, yes. Did anyone tap out of the fights? We're watching boxing. Washington, we're watching boxing. Main event's coming up next. You like Callum Walsh?
Callum Walsh is good.
I don't think he should have put Vargas out. I mean, you get that slot in the co-main event against with Crawford and Canelo, and millions of people are watching you. You got to put Vargas out.
Well, he's only really the main event here because he was the original TKO fighter.
Uh-huh.
Essentially, he's always been signed to Zuffa Boxing.
Why has Dana liked him for so long? Because he's been signed to him. He's had several fights on the UFC Fight Pass, right?
He signed him as a pro, straight out the amateurs, right? But it's mad they've actually put him as the main event. I understand why, but they put him as the main event, and the Ireland's even got a broadcast deal.
They signed it without having a broadcast deal.
Well, no, so he's the main event now, right?
Yeah.
Callum Walsh. Ireland didn't have a broadcast deal.
Ireland doesn't have a broadcast deal for this?
Yeah, neither does the UK.
But so help me understand. Does that mean if you're in Ireland, you'll have a tough time watching it, or you need a VPN?
Well, what they've done is they put it on their YouTube channel. So I'm actually watching this on the UFC. So I was watching it on the Zuffa Boxing channel, and it got taken down. Right. So now I'm on the UFC YouTube channel watching it. So
but you're in Scotland, so that's not for me, right?
I'll probably come up geo blocked for you if you click on it.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Damn, so interesting.
So like the deal that they had is only Canada, America, and Latin
there's
America.
Jayo Pataya. They're shining, putting a camera on Jayo Pataya, the biggest signing yet, Ring Magazine cruiserweight champion, and Rick Reno's Versace glasses, super awkward ass is sitting right behind him.
Yeah,
I don't think Opataya is that good. Sorry, Mick. I think that Benavidez beats him, but
really,
maybe he beats Benavidez. He is a strong motherfucker. I'm looking at his highlights. He's a big body, but technically his hands are way down. For me.
Oh, is this your Mexican going to get stopped here, or is it the other guy? They're in the corner. Doctor's at him.
Hey, bro, I'm a couple seconds behind. Don't spoil it for me.
But man, like Jai. So like Jai's left Matchroom about 2 years ago. Oh, there's the first. Well, I better not ruin it for you.
Yeah, Jaya Bataille, the biggest signing for Zuffa Boxing. I think that you are right, Mick, in that they're throwing money at first because that's what you do if you're a new business model. You try to capture market share. You offer $4 rides across town if you're Uber. You know, you make the delivery fee for free if you buy on DoorDash and Uber Eats. That's how you gain a market share. You pay fighters to come your way. And the referee waves the fight off.
We got our first
doctor stoppage. I don't know exactly why I'm not listening in, but the referees and judges have stopped the fight.
So one thing I didn't like about this card, like the first two fights were at lightweight, but they were catch weights, 128 and 132.
Why don't you like that?
Because like lightweight's 135.
Uh-huh.
Why are we having catch weights at 128 and 132?
They're probably struggling to make matchups, right?
That's where they may struggle in the future. If you're a 130 fighter or you're a 126 fighter going to have to move up, why would you go there? Do you know what I mean? You're going to be at a massive disadvantage. Like you wouldn't be up until like if you were going to fight for a belt, because I imagine they'll make the catch weights as much as they can. But if you went to fight for the belt, you'd have to fight at the actual weight.
Can you remind me, have there been any catch weight title fights?
Yeah, there has been. No, within the UFC, but in boxing, yeah.
No, in boxing, not the UFC.
Canelo Alvarez had one. Your man
With who?
Canelo had a catch weight, missed weight, and still won the belt.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah,
For which fight?
Matthew Hatton. Now you're going to go and check that. I definitely. 150, Canelo weighed in at 151 or something, or 152, and still fought for the belt.
Man, this is crazy. Dana White has publicly said that has always wanted to be a boxing promoter. He is a boxing fan. I just find it so strange that now he's involved after being a UFC fan for so long. Something just feels a little unorganic to me. But it makes sense, right? He's got promoter power and he's sort of neutral grounds.
So, like, Saudi's got to make money somehow with the 2030 vision. I don't know if you know much about golf, but they've got a thing called Live Golf.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it? Right, so they threw like a ton of money at some of the top players. Well, Live Golf's about to die. They're about to pull the plug on it.
Why?
It just doesn't make any money.
Yeah, I mean, people don't go out there. The times are off. The time that they're broadcasting fights, there's no one in the crowd. How can you build excitement? How can you even put highlight reels up when there's no one in the crowd being excited? Let's see what HLD says. He has the money to back him, plus the status and connections. That's talking about Dana White specifically.
Like, I would agree. Like, let's be honest, if you had a business model and you were looking at implementing something that's got to return, then the UFC model is
Washington, what do you mean by this? Mexico is watching the fight for free, all boxing matches. So you're watching this on YouTube in Scotland, is that what you're saying, Mick?
Yep.
On this, okay.
On the UFC channel.
That's because they don't have a broadcast deal in Ireland.
Anywhere outside the US, Canada.
Oh, so people in Europe, how are they watching it? On YouTube?
Yep.
How many people are watching on YouTube Live right now?
There was about 900.
900 people?
Yeah.
And so is that just all of Europe or Scotland?
That would be the whole amount watching.
Oh, fuck. That's not a lot of people.
So currently it's sitting at 1.1k.
Okay. 1,000 people watching in Europe.
Well, that'll be Europe and the rest of the world. Asia.
Do you know what the camera and what it reminds me of? Like, it reminds me of the Dana White Contender Series. The cuts, the transitions.
That's where they film it.
No, I know that they are filming it. The blue, yeah, all of this seems like if I'm watching the UFC, but it's crazy because they have boxing gloves on. I just can't. Again, I became a boxing fan after I was in the UFC, so I was a UFC fan, not in the UFC. HLD says that Apex facility is beautiful for anyone who attends. Mexico watch a boxing match for free. Oh, I wonder, if they have a paywall.
So, like, if you're, if this is going to be a big success and 1.1k watching on your big night, like if your Pro Box even does more than that.
Well, HLD told me something about that. Zuffa and TKO, they're in it for the 5-year plan, 10-year plan. They're making a big splash, but they're going to ease into it. And I listened to him, and I'm just like, that does make sense, right? You're planning for year 5 through 10. You can't waste all your money at the beginning.
Really, it's all no. Zuffa is not take that. See, that's where the lines get muddied. Zuffa technically is TKO, but Zuffa Boxing isn't.
Explain it.
So, like so at the top, the very top company is Silver Lakes, and that comes down into various other companies. Yeah, then it goes into TKO Group Holdings, which has WWE and the UFC and something else. I can't quite remember. Then there is a subsidiary company that comes off there, which is PBR, which is I think it's bull riding or something. And then the only subsidiary company that then comes off again is Zuffa Boxing. So Seller only own part of Zuffa Boxing. They do not own anything to do with TKO Group, anything to do with UFC, nothing like that. They all have separate investors.
So, what's your initial reaction? We haven't seen the main event, but I find it weird that it's similar to the UFC, but they have boxing gloves on. Yeah, so
As I say, the card's been fine. I have no issue with what they're putting on. The issue comes with what my biggest issue is how it affects others.
how do you think this will?
Sorry,
Well,
English.
what you said about boxers not being able to put patches on their or get sponsorship deals and put banners up on the corner, like I know boxers here in California that are fighting on low level, non televised shows, and they're getting $5,000 to $6,000 just to wear a patch, and I find that to be expensive, but they're sponsoring these fighters, and if you can't get 6 racks for a patch, I doubt that the UFC is compensating these fighters well. Only thing
So
that I found strange, as soon as I turned on Zuffa Boxing today, Julian Rodriguez was in the center of the ring asking Dana White for money. Why would he be asking Dana White for money?
performance bonus maybe. But so well, I can't remember what I was going to say there. Like a lot of small local businesses sponsor fighters when they first start out,
Yeah.
and that is the way surviving, paying for their training, like between
Can I
fights.
stop you
That
right
is
there,
the
Nick? Can I stop you
yeah.
right there? That's absolutely right. I remember watching Deontay Wilder. I was watching a like 24-hour build up to his fight, one of these fights, and they interview him and like a local diner owner, guy who owned a restaurant, and he's like, he gave Deontay Wilder like $10,000 when he first started, and this is Deontay Wilder that's about to fight Tyson Fury, and Wilder's giving this guy all the thanks because he sponsored him back in the day, before he was like making any money. So you're absolutely right. Like that is how boxers are put through by local businesses and sponsorships, getting $6,000, $10,000 on a patch, just for a patch.
So like in the UK to turn pro, you really need to be a ticket seller. So like you may have to sell 300 tickets to get on a show, no matter what. If you didn't sell that, you'll not get on the show. But loads of these businesses buy them as like corporate days and like things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine being that person in that diner, sponsoring them all the way, and then they get to this stage and can't wear the patch.
Yeah, I know. What do you think they're getting paid? Like, and they're not even unique uniforms. They're just your basic gray sweats. You know?
So in the UFC, remember they changed to Reebok?
Yeah, man, I really did not like that. When the UFC allowed fighters to come in with their own Nike shorts like John Jones did, where he had the Nike sponsorship with the
Yeah,
gold swoosh against Daniel Cormier, the
like
Leota
that's
Leota Machi Leota Machida,
so
Anderson
like
Silva's shorts.
all
Man,
the all the sponsors are lost now, eh?
yeah, there's fighters that were making 20 grand a fight, but they were earning $100,000 in sponsorships just on the shorts, and they took all of that away when the Reebok deal came out, and
So
and you go from making $100,000 to now like $16,000, which is per fight, not just
yeah,
once a year. It's per fight, so just that can add up, man.
the Reebok. I remember the Reebok deal coming in, and they had like a. It was it was like a stepping stone. It depending how many fights you had with the UFC, what they paid back to you for the compensation for it, but it was small. It was nothing like they could have been earning.
Now we have Carlos Ocampo in the ring, main event of the Zuffa Boxing debut. Fighting out of Ensenada, Mexico, 3-0, 3 KOs in 2025, 5-2 against Southpaws. I'll announce his official record once they have it up. Callum Walsh is from Ireland. How close to you, Mick?
Ireland's about 40 minutes on a plane.
Hmm. You've been. I mean, you're Irish Scot.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes on a plane for me.
That's pretty close. Callum Walsh
But
making his walk to the ring.
so
Cork, Ireland.
it's a strange situation that these fighters are now going to be in.
Why is that?
Well, if they didn't have the sponsorship kind of stuff,
Yeah.
how do they?
No,
How
I'll say this, man. I'll say this reaction. Just you guys are getting it here raw. I do not like the uniforms that they're wearing. I like when boxers come with their own designed tassels, fucking sombreros, mariachi hats, Deontay Wilder mask. That's the shit that I like to watch. Like I don't like the gray uniform at all. It suck because the only reason I'm saying that because I'm a UFC fan. I know how cool it was when UFC fans, UFC fighters came out with the John Jones black Muay Thai Nike shorts or the Anderson Silva yellow trunks, and you're kind of getting rid of a little bit of uniqueness to the sport. So I'll say this that I don't like the sweats and the uniforms.
it's interesting that it isn't a sports brand that like it's no they mustn't have a deal like how Reebok would have been all their gear. It just says Zuffa Boxing on it.
Yep. Yeah. Like no Fruit of the Loom, no Under Armour. You couldn't even get Under Armour to sponsor this.
Yeah,
Zuffa is
something
using
like
the
that.
same dress code as the UFC, or basically like all major pro sports, strict dress code.
Yes,
Do you, do you,
HLD.
do you like that though? I don't know if I like that. I like them.
Yes,
I like how they come out with their tassels and their flamboyant shit. You know that those fighters have been thinking about what they're going to look like walking out. Don't need it to be too uniform for me.
yes to HLD's point, but that was also done by a sponsorship through Reebok, and then now it's Venom. There's no sponsor here. It just says Zuffa Boxing
They
on them
couldn't
and a
even get
flag.
Under Armour to sponsor the sport.
Man, that see, I really the thing I worry about is they're probably a year away from um
I can't wait
they're
either. Big deal. I can't wait.
they're probably a year away from launching the league. And I think people could be turned off in that year if it's just average cards that's been put on.
So you're saying Zuffa's 1 year away from launching the league?
Possibly by the time it gets through the House of Representative and Congress and the law written in, and man,
Wait, what are you saying? Make all it.
for the Ali Act to change. There's no
Oh,
league
okay.
until that happens. So,
Oh,
these
okay. Jackie Hernandez says, "Let's go Ocampo." She's picking the the heavy underdog, not the favorite at all, of course. And Callum Walsh, 15-0 from Cork Island. He's the -800 favorite. So you would have to bet $800 in order to win $100 back. So there's no league until the Ali Act is amended.
Yep, and written into law.
Wow. All right.
That could be a
Thanks for
year
letting me
away.
know.
So
Yeah, I had no idea.
technically these are just normal cards, like a top rank card. But if they're all kind of like this, how many people are going to be wanting to tune in a year's time? How many people are turned off by it?
Okay, so do you like it or do you not like it? Today.
I think it's been fine.
Okay.
But I would watch any boxing, so
Yeah, me too.
I don't think we're the target.
Round number 1. Main event. Callum Walsh comes out with the virus 1-2, letting him know that I got power right off the bat. Oh God. Yeah, Callum Walsh is gonna look to get him out of here in this first round. Let me know if you guys are watching in the chat. Drop a comment if you think Ocampo's gonna win. Callum Walsh, 2 minutes and 30 seconds into round number 1. Yeah, he should have been able to get Vargas out of there. Like on the co-main event card of Canelo Crawford. Callum Walsh with that strong left hand, landing over again here in the Zuffa Boxing debut. They throw in bombs. Yeah, they throw in hard right away. And so what Ocampo is doing right now is he's standing right in front of Walsh without throwing first. He's just being sort of a punching bag. And I think Callum should knock him out fairly soon. You know, but Mexicans got a fucking chin, man. I'll tell you that. You can hit us with the brick. That's what Serrata says. Was Callum Walsh a good amateur? Was he well known in Ireland? Why did Dana White sign him so many years ago?
Oh, it was a really good amateur.
Do you ever get to see any amateur shows yourself, Mick? Like, are you going to any national shows? Damn. Walsh is throwing that left-handed, it's landing every single time.
So I try and watch as much as I can, but like some of the amateur stuff I didn't like that. They have like shows here that are in hotels, and it's like say the equivalent of maybe $130 a seat, but you get a meal and things like that.
Are you kidding me?
That's a lot of the pros are like that as well here.
So you're dining and watching boxing at the same time?
Yes.
Fire.
Shit.
That's
For
shit.
$130.
I know. I'm not paying that shit, bro. Fuck that.
Like you could watch Zuffa Boxing for a year for that.
Oh fuck.
And like even the small shows are like that.
Man, I hope everybody who's going to the Tio and Shakur fight is getting their money's worth. Zuffa Boxing debut, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you can. I'm gonna be in it for the long run. Will Zuffa Boxing be in it for the long run? My stream is glitching a little bit, so I'm trying to kill the dead air here. Initial thoughts: I don't like the uniform. Ocampo is kind of still pro amateur. Huh. Yeah, Ocampo is just standing in front of Callum Walsh like a punching bag. I don't know what he was. I don't know what he's thinking. He might have gotten hit hard and just is stunned and walking just clueless towards Callum Walsh. Jackie, though, I do like how you like to take the underdogs. You might be more for the Latinos and Hispanics than I am.
So, question for you, Fun Truck. You'll maybe be
Yeah,
able to answer. So, in pro fights in Mexico, are they weighing in on the day, or the weighing the day before?
the day before.
Because looking at like box rate, it looks as if they're getting on the day fight weights. Like, because they've got Ocampo fighting at like 168 at a point.
Is that heavy?
Well, he's at 160 here, and
Yeah,
he looks kind of, he was fighting 154, same as
yeah.
Walsh. But when I was looking at like the Mexican weight, like some of the Mexican fighters that fight in Mexico, the weights seem to be much higher than what the fight, like the weight they should be fighting at. I don't know if it's an on the day thing or in ring weight maybe.
You know what I'm gonna need to do is do a VIP or VPN and stream the YouTube from Ireland. Jackie, just question. There we go. Commentary off, but I do like listening to Andre Ward and Max Kellerman. Jackie, are you paying for the subscription? I'm gonna buy the Paramount subscription pretty soon. I'm gonna need to since I'm gonna be watching UFC. Round number 2. Callum Walsh is throwing that vicious hook to Ocampo's body, but Ocampo's just kind of eating them all. If you notice on the trunks, both of them are wearing black and white trunks with no sponsorship deals on them. Uniform like professional sports, but unfamiliar to me. I'm used to seeing scattered patches all around. You know, the coolest sponsor patch that I've seen in boxing, Mick, is when H2O Sly got knocked out by Body, and he was laying face first on the canvas, and Inside Out 2, the movie, was being
God's sake, Fun Truck.
No, I'm not joking, Mick. Like I'm thinking that might have been the best free advertisement for that movie. Like, how much do you think they paid H2O Sly for that patch?
Oh man, I've no idea.
Dude, because I'm telling you at the low level here, six grand. So you're probably like, I don't know, 20 grand, 25.
Oh, probably maybe a brand deal though.
Call Me Bo says, whole time I thought Ocampo was the one that beat Fondora. You're thinking about.
Nah, that was Mendoza, wasn't it? Or was it Mendoza?
I think it was. Okay. HLD, we're going to have to disagree on this one, but I just like how fighters can express their creativity on their trunks and patches. When it's black and white, man, it's fucking, it's like, it's a pair of boring sneakers.
Look, I've got no issue with them wearing the uniform, but they should be able to still put their patches and whatever else on it.
Jesus Christ, Callum Walsh, you need to get this guy out of here. You're just like landing anything that you want, and he's just a tough son of a bitch. Sometimes that's really hard. Like when you have someone as tough as Ocampo standing right in front of you, and you're hitting him with the best shots. Like you're lining him up, drawing him in for the trap, and you let your shit off.
This will be Walsh's first fight at middleweight as well.
Fucking, we need to send Walsh to the prelims. But give this man, Dana White. There's nothing special about him. Like this guy's loading up every left hand as hard as he can, and he's not. Mendoza, oh, sorry, excuse me, Ocampo's out eating that. Are you gonna watch Adam 22 versus Jason Love? Oh shit! No, I think I did see Two-Tone covering that though. I'm gonna say
They'll do more live numbers than 1.1K though.
They'll do more than that, of course. Yeah, is that behind a pay-per-view wall?
Man, you know Jason loves footage is behind pay-per-view.
Come on, call me Bo. This is a kid-friendly show. Nah, that's funny. I'm not watching that. I'll watch the highlights and I'll react to them on Marco's channel. How about that?
What highlights though?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about that. What highlights? Round number 3 coming to an end here in Zuffa Boxing debut. Callum Walsh is swinging that left hand like a fucking dumbass, dude. Throw something else. He's standing right in front of you. Tio's at Aiden Ross Brandrisk commentating the Cuck fight. Damn, Tio's doing that? Don't get sick, Tio. I need you to beat Shakur, bro. Everybody that traveled to that fight is probably fucking coughing all over your ass. Take your emergency, Tio. We need you to tend to Shakur Stevenson. Eminem starting to beat Ocampo. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Dude, Callum Walsh is snapping Ocampo's head back like a Pez dispenser. Round number 3 coming to an end.
It's kind of crazy that Ocampo is the one that's fought at the higher weight.
Yeah. When
there's your twin. Your twin's going to appear on the screen in about 30 seconds for you. Same intelligence.
Washington says Stevenson needs to taking away Lopez left hook. It's in Miami. Once he leaves, he'll be going straight to the gym. All right, HLD. Hey, Teofimo, don't get sick, man. Don't jeopardize the fight. A lot of the time, fighters are sick because of the stress that they take on leading into a fight. Happens more often than not.
Has your intelligence bro showed up yet?
Let me see. It's still showing a commercial in progress here.
You've got the same intelligence as this guy coming up on the screen in 30 seconds.
All right, Mick. If it's Dana White, I hope to be a billionaire like that motherfucker. Oh, Nate Diaz.
Count to 5 for truck.
What is this, the Buddy channel? Round number 4, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, and that's my timestamp. Callum Walsh is sort of bouncing in front of Ocampo. He's loading up that left hand and the right hook. Yet he's not able to buzz Ocampo at all. If anything, you see Ocampo kind of pushing Callum Walsh back. I wouldn't say necessarily now he's starting to land a couple hooks. For the first time in the fight, finally in round number 4, Ocampo lands a hook that catches Callum Walsh's attention. Did you see that, Mick? He got caught with the punch and he kind of looked at him like, fuck, this is going to be harder than I thought.
Yep.
Hey, that's a tough
I-
cookie, bro. When you have somebody that you can't put out and you're hitting that motherfucker as hard as you can, like, it's shit.
Like, I
And he's
think
throwing hard.
obviously that's why Ocampo is there. Man, these Zuffa gloves look shit.
Yeah, okay, now good point, Mick, because in the last fight, both fighters had Zuffa boxing gloves. Now, Callum Walsh appears to be wearing Grant gloves, and Ocampo's wearing the Zuffa boxing. Callum
So,
Walsh is up 36-21 punches landed over Ocampo.
Ocampo's only lost to good fighters.
Mm-hmm.
It's Errol Spence, Sebastian Fundora, and Tim Tszyu.
Jesus Christ, he has a chin, man. He's getting hit with everything. And the kitchen sink.
Like,
Like,
Tszyu did stop him in the first, and so did Errol, but he had a decision with Fundora.
Errol Spence?
Yeah,
And he's been in there with Zurdo?
with Tim Tszyu and Fundora.
Holy shit, this guy is straight up journeyman.
Like, that's his only 3 losses.
Yeah, Ocampo's no punk. He's trying to push Callum Walsh back a little bit. Washington says that's when you start aiming for the body. Yeah. Yeah, Callum Walsh is getting pressed back, and he's still landing that left hand and that right hook whenever he wants. But Ocampo's starting to come forward. Push Walsh against the ropes, and that is the end of round number 4. All right, Clarissa in the chat. HLD got into boxing so he could have a reason to talk about men.
Clarissa's so good.
Mick, I'm with the UFC when they give Paddy Pimblett the title shot, and I'm looking at Justin Gaethje. He might become the champ, dude. Paddy Pimblett might knock out Justin Gaethje, and it's just a shame because Armin should have been the guy fighting for the belt.
Oh, 100%.
It's a disgrace, bro, and I'm starting not to like care about it as much as I used to. Last fight I was like balls to the wall was Chimaev versus DDP.
I still watch when I can, but man, like they've just changed. It's completely changed. The cards are not great, and that shit like that. Like, it's crazy. Like Justin Gaethje saying he's had 14 UFC fights and never made 800K.
That's mad, bro. Did you see the weigh-in UFC fighter weigh in and pass out at the weigh-in, Mick?
Yep.
Holy shit, that's the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, Mexico cabrones.
That was man, that was bad.
Yeah.
But we've seen like it didn't look bad on the scale.
Clarissa, Jackie, you seen that too, eh? All right, 5th round, Callum Walsh versus Ocampo. Timestamp 2 minutes and 25 seconds.
Like when he was on the scales, it didn't look that bad. I think we've seen fighters worse when he stood on the scales. But man, he face planted.
Jackie and Clarissa, I got questions for you. What makes you guys so interested in boxing and sports? Because generally, it's like 98% men. So you guys are deep in the boxing trenches in the YouTube channels, and just genuinely curious to hear why you guys love boxing. Did you guys have a father figure that introduced you to boxing, or a partner?
See, would you agree that like the UFC is more mixed, One Truck?
Mixed in what aspect?
There is more females who watch than not.
Yeah, because there's more women that practice Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing and boxing itself. So, Jesus Christ, Callum Walsh is whipping that left hand to the body like and he's landing as hard as he can, and fucking Ocampo's eating that, man, like Tic Tacs. Jackie says for the men, and I don't know. I just have always liked watching boxing. Okay. Okay. What's the point, Mick, about women being bigger, more into UFC?
No, no point. Just really saying that when I used to really be into it deep, like even on Twitter and things like that, it was there was a lot of women involved in that. The fucking hell, HLD.
What's he saying? They both love watching Men's Testosterone Network. Ah, funny. So I just got the faces of Callum Walsh and Ocampo up here. End of the 5th round coming up. Is it going to go 10, Mick? Yeah, probably. I've seen a lot of emotional men in these boxing chats too. That makes 3 of us HLD.
So, I think more on these chats is more male dominated, but I wonder how many pretend to be females in some of the chats.
Yo, that's a good question, Mick.
Like I know, even in the when it was Twitter at the time, and I know guy it was crazy stories.
Because like if you're a female in male dominated chat, all you're gonna get is attention.
And you can tell when they're actually female.
Well, Jackie and Clarissa have called into shows, so
yeah,
there's no doubt there.
You can tell though. They get the guys that always write shit to them. The way that they respond, yeah.
That's crazy. If you're faking to be a female in a male dominated chat, that's nasty work. Round number 6, 2 minutes and 40 seconds in. I'll tell you something, Mick. I stopped being a daily listener / watcher of what's going on, CT. Salute to you, bro. CT, you watch the Boxing Voice. I stopped watching the Boxing Voice, honestly, Mick, because ever since Star became a daily co-host, just something irked me about her showing up and not having any good boxing takes. Like, she won't say things for 2 hours. She's just kind of a face on the panel. Okay, and I want to stop there before I hate too much on a female, but I didn't like it. And I think when they brought on interviews, a fighter would finish answering a question, and she would ask him virtually the same exact question, just in a different way, and I couldn't comprehend it. Are you a fan of her at all?
I wouldn't say I was a huge fan, but one thing I will give her is like she tries to learn as such, but also tries to get involved. Like there's some people going there and didn't say anything.
Ocampo got Callum Walsh on the ropes. Hey, Callum Walsh looks like his gas tank's running out. Round number 6.
Oh no, he's down. He's down.
Let's go.
He's down.
Let's go. Viva Mexico, cabrones. You already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. Let's go, Ocampo. We need to knock this Irish bum out. Put him out. Hey, I stopped listening to the Boxing Voice because of her as well. Yeah, and oh, Callum Walsh is getting counted. Let's go. Let's go. Vamos, cabrones. Where's Mexican boxing at? Where's Bulbos in the chat? Fuck you, Callum Walsh. You were throwing all that heat in the beginning, and oh my gosh. Vamos, Ocampo. 30 seconds in, or 30 seconds left in the 6th round. Come on, Ocampo. Did his gloves touch the canvas? Mick, let me know. Why did the ref start counting? Did he take a knee purposefully?
The glove, I think it was the gloves touched.
Okay, gloves touch. 14 seconds left. Callum Walsh is still, he's hurling that left hook to the body. And at first, it was landing, but now there's not too much thud on it. Callum Walsh with a little bit of a flurry at the end of the round, but he is exhausted at the end of the round number 6. Let's fucking go, Mexico. Stand up, son.
See, I agree with Clarissa's point there.
Oh, his glove did touch the canvas, and it was more of like a slip. But that became because he was tired and he was going to lean his body on Ocampo. And Ocampo also landed a hook at the same time. So it was both Callum Walsh's momentum, he was going to lean on him, and Ocampo hit him with the check hook. So that kind of forced him. So that was a knockdown technically.
Yeah. But I agree with Clarissa's take there.
What are we looking at? Star is nice and tries not. Everyone can be hardcore. Okay.
Like there is people that go in there and they didn't say a word.
She is nice, Clarissa. Absolutely. I think that she has a space. She deserves a space on that show. Just not every day. But that's not my show and none of my business. But I just am turned off by it, like seeing someone sort of.
See, I think the everyday thing came with or trying to learn about things. And like as I say, there's people going there and they didn't say a word. It's a waste of time. Would you agree?
Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, dude. I've been on the boxing show channel, and she'll be on the panel and won't say anything for an hour, 2 hours. I'm like, you're just not sure what you're doing. But anyways, we can move on from that.
There is others that go in there and didn't say anything ever.
But she does it every day. And like she all of a sudden became, because I've been a Boxing Voice listener since the Danny days, right? Like, oh shit. Round number 7, 2 minutes in, Callum Walsh and Ocampo are throwing hands in the center of the ring. Ocampo with a little bit more swagger to him than Callum Walsh now. Callum Walsh looks tired as shit. Fair enough, Clarissa. We can end the subject of Star with this comment. Boxing needs casuals, hardcore together to make it more welcoming for everyone to grow the sport. Absolutely. Yeah, we all have our lanes, right? I started watching the Boxing Voice when it had B back in 2014. Dang, Clarissa.
See, I'm a new listener, kinda. Like 6 months, maybe.
Back in the day, Mick, they used to have fire interviews. Like 2020, they brought up judges, referees, like good fighters. Actually, I was thinking about the other day, like several months ago, Tio donated like 2 or 3 $500 super chats to the Boxing Voice. Did you see any of that? So Tio super chatted the Boxing Voice, and then they got him on the show, and they were being hella disrespectful to Tio, and I don't think he's gonna go back on the Boxing Voice. And I'm like, how did Ness blunder that? How did Ness like get $1,000 from Tio super chatting him into the show, and then he gets him on, and it's just like disrespectful slander because Ness will allow other people's to call in and talk shit. And so you're going to get a superstar in Teofimo to call into your show, and then you're going to have a Tip Bayless fucking make a mockery of this fighter. That's a blunder. Callum Walsh again on the ropes at the end of round number 7. He looks tired, Ocampo. We need to get him. Let's go, Ocampo. Ocampo's like this. Yeah, I got him. Let's turn up. Then I had an argument with Ness on the phone over Gamboa versus Mickey. Ness called me a casual just because I didn't have the same opinion. Star brings in some much needed cleavage to the boxing podcast better than watching two tones. All right. Callum Walsh with his face red, bruised right eye. Let's go, Ocampo. Let's get him out of there. Let's get him up and out of there.
And this has got it kind of doing that.
Ocampo, we need. You gave me that head nod at the end of the 7th round. I need 8, 9, and 10. I need you to put Callum Walsh on his ass one more time. Scorecards read 69 in the favor of Callum Walsh, 64 for Ocampo. Oh, they didn't even give him a 10-8 round, Mick.
I was just looking at that. I think that's strange.
That is some dirt. That is some dirty score cards right there. If you're just tuning into the show, we are watching Callum Walsh versus Ocampo and Zuffa Boxing's debut. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe.
Did you see the Sandoval and Rodriguez fight?
I know. Like I said, I tuned into Zuffa Boxing right when Rodriguez was in the center, asking Dana White for money. So Callum Walsh against the ropes in the corner. 2 minutes left in the 8th round. Let's go, Campo. I can see it, man. I can see Callum Walsh wiltering away like spinach.
So, like,
for breakfast.
I had Sandoval winning, but the cards were exactly like what was just there for Rodriguez. And then it was gain 99 to 91 for Rodriguez.
Callum Walsh initiating the clinch. Can we see the upset? Yo, Jackie, did you put any money on Ocampo? Because fuck, he might get him out of there. No. Callum Walsh is smart enough. I mean, there's a lot of time left, Ocampo. You need to press. You need to press. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the 8th round. Get this Irish bum out of boxing. Pack him up. If you can't get rid of this journeyman who got stopped by Zurdo and Spence, you say? Fuck.
Nah, Fundora, Spence, and Tim Zhu.
Fundora, Spence, and Tim Zhu. Okay, gotcha. The judges are provided a televised screen each to watch the fight to help see angles that are blocked for scoring. So the judges are watching on TV screens to help see angles that are blocked for scoring, huh? Callum Walsh now nodding his head. Did he catch a second win? Ocampo trying his hardest, biting down on that mouthpiece. Can't believe Ness got that turkey interview. That chat was going crazy. I remember that too. I remember when he did get that turkey interview. Man, I think that when Ness allows his listeners to like say some ask obnoxious questions, I think that is distasteful and disrespectful, in my opinion, because you have access to superstars in the sport, man. I remember when that chat was going crazy for Turkey and T.O. Like if it was just yesterday, and then they're not going to come back on for a while. So, anyways, I'm going into the 9th round.
So Ocampo is plus 2,000 on the in play.
Jack, you might want to put a $20 bet on Ocampo. No, there's no way that Callum Walsh is getting finished here.
Dirty Mexican.
Yo, I didn't like when Ness went at what's his name, Johnny. Like that shit was wild. Ness has broken, like, seriously broken people down on that show.
Oh, like I had a go at Marco once, and it was brutal.
I
And
remember watching that. Mark was like, "What the fuck did I do? What did I do?"
he had a got Tuto and he called him a fat slob. He's like, "You've never been in a gym in your life, you fat slob."
He does have a falling out with all the co-hosts, and they do go back for more. Wow, they're taking a point away from Ocampo because of the low blow. Several warnings. They should have done that to Katie Taylor, Mick. You should have did that to Katie Taylor 2 or 3 times with her dirty ass head.
No chance.
Callum Walsh, 9th round, got a much needed time break. They took a point away from Ocampo for low blows. Ocampo's momentum, everything that he had going at the end of the 7th round when he had Callum Walsh tired and defeated, Ocampo kind of raised his hands and he started to think that he may have had a chance to win the fight, but all of that is gone now. Well, much of it is gone. Callum Walsh on his back foot circling like Shakur Stevenson. Callum Walsh with his hands down, circling, chucking that left hook, and Ocampo's eating it like some Lucky Charms for breakfast. Callum Walsh is, you know what he's doing? He's fighting like a very tired fighter. Oh, and clinching. Okay. Call Me Bo says, I remember he and Johnny was arguing because Haney security ripped. I do remember that, dog. I remember that shit. Yeah. HLD, those men are bitches and do come back for more. They all men with no honor, bunch of cucks. I'm talking about the co-host for the boxing show panel. Ain't no way someone's gonna talk to me like that. It's the way that he talked to Johnny specifically. I remember that day was some nasty shit.
So
Marco said that Ness called him and apologized over the phone like a man.
So one day somebody phoned in talking about Boo Boo Andrade, and I'd phoned in, and when I was talking to Ness, Boo Boo actually phoned the show, and Ness went nuclear on him. I mean,
Ness on Boo Boo
oh,
recently, like within last year.
within like the last 4 months or so.
Okay, I listened to that.
Oh man, he was. Aye, he's like, you need to get a fight, and he's going, I want to fight
Clarissa
Charlo.
says, but a lot of us wouldn't know each other without the boxing voice. 100%. Yeah, I agree to that a little bit.
So that's kind of how I found like Marco, and that was through the boxing voice. But I had never heard of them until about 6 months ago.
TBV been a podcast before podcasting was even a thing. Yeah. Yep. I agree. And like 15 years. Yeah. Now we give respect. I don't think we're hating anything, but I think we are calling it like we see it. We don't like when you hate on a co-host, especially because they're giving up a lot of the time for free. Like Marco is going on that channel and giving him so much. You know, they both get something out of it, right? Because people will view Marco and they will end up following his channel, but you're not getting any money from that, from Star going on and being a co-host every single day. And so when you crash out on your co-host and you say some disrespectful shit and it's live, it rubs people the wrong way sometimes.
So, like, one of the things that I can separate for them is Star's not trying to run a channel.
She's not.
No.
She doesn't have a YouTube channel or anything, right?
No, certainly nothing to do with boxing or anything to do with that. Where the others are piggyback off in him.
I don't even know who these people are. I only started watching after Danny in 2020. All right, round number 10 in our Zuffa Boxing middleweight main event. Not a bad night of fights. I still think that's crazy to see Ari Emanuel. Who's this matchmaker? Hunter Campbell for the UFC. Dana White, Theo Vaughn. These are all people that typically are attending UFC fights. Let me know what you guys think of tonight's Zuffa Boxing debut. Did you guys like the production value, the fights tonight? Callum Walsh has been landing that left hand over and over, man, but fucking Ocampo has an ironclad chin. Can you give us Mexicans some credit, Mick? Let us know we can get hit with the brick and still be standing up.
Nah.
All right, bro. I'll say it for us then. You can hit us with bricks and we'll be standing up.
Like, I've liked the pacing of the show. And then when one fight finishes, the other fight's on.
30,000 people tuned in to watch Brand Risk Cuck fight. That's a lot of numbers. Ocampo, the fucking A. Ocampo's like stutter stepping towards Callum Walsh here in the 10th round, not throwing any punches, no feints, just walking at him like a fucking body bag. And Callum Walsh pivoting off the ropes. 1 minute left in the 10th round.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy. 30K, and like the UFC could only muster 1.6K for their first boxing card.
Well, I mean, there's no stars. Everyone knows who Jason Love and Adam 22 is. Not everybody, but a lot of more people do know who those names are, right? And you are kind of more excited to see a shit show rather than a 10-round boxing match. What is what we're watching here, where Callum Walsh is clinching all the way until the 10th round. Callum Walsh is going to leave this fight a winner, but I'll tell you what, he may be defeated a little bit because he certainly didn't look complete all the way through. There's a lot of times in the fight where you could have thought Campo could have put on the gas a little bit more. And Callum Walsh takes his gloves touch the canvas. 5 seconds left in the final round, 10th round. And Callum Walsh is swinging till the end, very sloppy. That's the end of the fight. That's the end of the main event for Zuffa Boxing's first initial boxing debut. It's in the books, ladies and gentlemen. DAZN time? What's that mean, Lance? Is there a fight on DAZN? Mick, you know of any other fights? Let me try to find the Aiden Ross brand wrist thing.
It certainly says to me that Callum Walsh isn't a middleweight. There's going to be so many fighters stuck in between these weights.
Okay, for sure. There's a Golden Boy card on. Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch that. And
What
probably Ross.
What Golden Boy card?
Yeah, I can't find anything. Okay, I think they might be on tomorrow, Lance. Jackie says, I thought the fights on DAZN were tomorrow. And I can't find anything here on the streams that I'm using. Let me search up boxing tonight. Yep. This is the only boxing that we have. But I'm going to do a little bit of DAZN tomorrow, HLD. Is that tomorrow? Brand Risk. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is this? Okay. Sorry, Angry Grouch, no sound. Damn it. I thought that you guys had. This is Aiden Ross's Creator Clash type event. Mick, are you watching any of this?
No, but there is a different part its own.
There is a card on DAZN, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm not going to watch this. Who's fighting on DAZN?
Sanchez and Ramirez, it's saying. I'm going to try and get a link.
Okay. VIP box, VIP league. Those are my go-to streams. Oh man. Shit, HLD, you were one of the 30,000 that were tuned into that stream, man. Trying to find the DAZN card link here. Bear with me, everybody, if you're listening. We just finished wrapping up watching the Zuffa Boxing debut of Callum Walsh and Carlos Ocampo, where Callum Walsh struggled but got the 10-round decision victory. I think. Pulling up here. Yeah, DAZN's got some fights. Thank you, Lance. I appreciate you, Lance. Okay. We got some more boxing. We got some more boxing pulled up. Mick, do you ever think that there'll be a time where like a DAZN or a PBC Golden Boy will allow multicast streams? Like, will they allow me to talk over the fights and show their fights at this like me? If I were to pull up DAZN on my screen and me commentate over it, do you think we'll ever get to a point where they'll do that?
If you had a big like following, possibly.
Like Showbiz, he commentates over some cards, right?
Like yeah, somebody like that.
True Gordy, right? That guy has done some.
Yeah, but they don't show the fight.
True Jordy.
Gordy.
You get him the El Gordo.
El Gordo. So you don't think that there'll be a time where us content creators can commentate over?
I think the way things are going with live streaming becoming more and more popular, and look, like right now, look how many people tuned into that shit right now. That was like over 30,000 people, and then people who are showing the fight, they're getting a whole bunch of views too. So I think we could get to that point at some time. Maybe not anytime soon, but eventually you could see that they'll just let you stream. You maybe pay a fee and you just show the fight and you commentate on your own fight. You know what I mean? That can happen. I could see that happening in some far future.
I can't commentate over that even for the clout HLD. Like that's it's blasphemy. No, the boxing technique is not there, and I know it's a shit show and entertaining. That's why.
Hey! Don't shit on the product where you're gonna be on, bro. Stop it.
I know. Okay.
Come on now, bro. I tuned in a few times, bro. I'm definitely you could become the brand risk super champion, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
sure.
bro.
We're gonna build a content platform up here on the Fun Truck Show, and then we're gonna get a spot on the Creator Clash.
I'm telling you that you could, bro. The guys that I seen on there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you definitely could be on this
I would live stream like all of the training and everything leading up to it, kind of give viewers a fresh perspective, because I don't see many people doing that. So I think I'll bring something new if that happens, or when it does, because it's bound to happen.
Yo, that center, bro, where they had the fight at. Yo,
Yeah.
man, it's bro. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see if I can pull
Is
it
it
up.
around the corner from you? You live in Miami?
No, I'm talking about the Apex. The Apex.
Okay, gotcha.
Let me see. My girl Sportnista was there. She said, "Here, come along with me." She had like a little mini clip so you can see how it is on the bro. It's beautiful, bro. It's a beautiful facility.
Oh, if you're in there as a fan,
Yeah, bro. You want to
as
be
a
there, bro.
spectator.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
It's
bet you can.
beautiful.
I bet it's very reminiscent of like boxing during the pandemic. Oh shit, we just seen a knockout here on the DAZN stream. He had him up against the ropes and he put him out. That referee was like stutter stepping in and out, and he couldn't make up his mind, and this guy gets knocked out because of that. That's the true definition of don't stop punching until the referee pulls you off. Robert Garcia fighter. Hey, so there was a Robert Garcia fighter on the Zuffa show, and then Robert Garcia's son, I forget his name,
He's got two of his fighters with Zuffa.
right? But now I'm looking at the DAZN card, and they have Robert Garcia's son that's cornering one of the fighters here. So
Yo, it's a great gym, bro. He's got everything on lock, bro. His son is doing it. He's doing it. He's got I don't know how many fighters. And he's promoting Zuffa, man. He's telling, bro, it's great. Money's great, blah, blah, blah. That's him pushing it. So they got Robert Garcia on board.
couple Garcia's fighter tonight. Rio next show. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna
All
probably
right.
hear tomorrow. Oh, Teal's head is not in the game, blah, blah. Bro. They all gotta let out some steam. They can't. It's just not gonna be always just that.
You're right.
You know, like we saw for an example in one of those Shakur videos, right? Didn't they all go to go-kart racing or some shit like that? You know, and he went there for a little bit. Aiden Ross is not a drinker, smoker, anything like that. You know, he's a good. He lives his life pretty clean. Yeah, he has a lot of people around him, um, but Teal's not on that time of day. He probably already left.
Yeah, if you're listening to the show, we have a video pulled up. HLD gave us a link to a Twitter post where it states, "Walk with me into Meta Apex for Zuffa Boxing in Las Vegas," and they have clothing, apparel, Zuffa Boxing gear that you can buy, and then it immediately opens up into the venue, and it looks like they can barely hold 1,000 people there, if that.
It's about 1,000. I think you say I read somewhere it can expand, but
Right.
but this is this is perfect because they weren't supposed to open up a big splash.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, like I
this
said,
is
if you're
what
gonna
they're
turn,
doing.
no,
I'm
what you
sorry.
would rather have, HLD, sorry to cut you off, you would rather have a small arena and pack it out every single time with 1,000 capacity and 1,000. You'd like to sell out every single time because the boxing production value is good and they're going to get the camera view of the people in the back. So you would rather have a 1,000 seat stadium full than a 20,000 seat stadium with only 1,000 people sitting there.
This is more about controlled chaos. Right now, they have this is a whole new production team entirely, an entire whole production team. So it's not the same UFC people. So they're able to gauge on a smaller scale mistakes, things because Dana's one thing about he wants the production to be top notch. So it's not about the having 10,000 people right now. And right now, it's just about wanting to be able to see what needs to be fixed and then make it better on the next fight. And the whole team, bro. You see their commentating crew.
Yeah. So let me
They got
break
a
this
whole.
down for Washington. I think he placed a comment saying, "Is there in a hotel in Vegas?" The Apex is owned by the UFC, and it's a venue that can only hold 1,000 people. And the venue was initially built for Dana White's Contender Series and other
Right.
shows alike, where it's basically the minor league prospects in the sport of MMA to build up to make it to the UFC, a farmers league, if you will. And that's where TKO hosted their fight tonight at the Apex, which is what we're talking about. Chicken cooked. The main event was ass and dead. Are you talking about the Zuffa Boxing card? Chicken cooked? I'm gonna jump back into chat for sure. Thank you, Mick. Thanks for coming on and breaking down a lot of the Zuffa Boxing details that you had brought on. Did you watch the card, HLD?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think?
I mean, it I already didn't have. I didn't have like high expectations because people don't like to listen when this man speaks and he's telling you what it is. You know what I mean? He said it himself. They're gonna start out slow, you know, and they're gonna have mistakes, and what they're gonna do is make improvements, you know, event by event and event. So this is not making a big splash right off the bat. It's just, and what I saw tonight is as good as watching maybe a pro box card. You know what I mean, if you will.
Exactly. Yep.
But with bro, he has Joe Tessitore, he has Andre Ward, Max Kellerman. Oh man, I saw the whole star-studded cast.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
no, you're right. Andre Ward and Max Kellerman on the broadcast.
Oh, Antonio Tarver
is already Tarver's on there.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You know my favorite is when Antonio Tarver and Roy Jones are on Pro Box. Like back in the day, a couple years ago when they were putting out videos, that was my favorite fucking dynamic. Roy Jones and Tarver on the broadcast. I like Roy Jones as an analyst on the mic as well. Like that Southern twang, perfect for anybody listening.
Let me pull up the posters. Zuffa Boxing.
Tarver wasn't on air tonight. Mo Brain says I didn't hear him.
No, but he's part of the crew.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pull up the poster for you. No, they
have
have like 8 people. They like the big stars that they had on Top Rank. They stole them, bro.
We need Virgil versus Boots. Yeah, man, I've been saying this. Tio and Shakur is going to be the catalyst for all of these big fights to be made in 2026, man. It happened after Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis, and they get all of the credit because I think that Spence and Crawford only happened because of Ryan Garcia and Tank. They broke records that night, right? They sold a ton of pay-per-view. And I hope that whatever drama is going on between the Virgil Boots camp is squashed and we get to see the fucking fight, man. They faced off in front of each other in the ring. We need to see that fight happen.
It's not gonna happen, man. The money's not there. Even Eddie today was saying is that, and he said, if I admitted what I've been saying, is that the first time those 2 fights were offered was because there was a turkey money, and this time it's only Matchroom the zone money, and the money's not there. You even got Holly Kiram. You remember the girl that used to be on ESPN First Take?
Yeah,
she's on it too. So that's
Junto,
the whole.
Junto Nakatani is going to be a good one. Zurdo and Benavides. Yeah, yep. Okay, this is the talent cast that you have here. Fuck, man, this is fire. You better put some good fights on, though, you know? Like Joe Tessitore, Max Kellerman, Andre Ward, fire. Heidi. How do I say this last name? Androl,
yeah.
Molly. She does the ESPN.
She used to. She quit.
She used to First Take. Okay, yeah, that's right. She's her husband is one of my favorite personalities of all time. Would you believe that? From
Who's
Michigan.
That? Oh, was she divorced him?
She divorced him.
Or he divorced her, whatever. But yeah.
Dang it, my bad.
Jalen Rose.
Yes, Jalen Rose, because he did a show with a guy who, Bill Simmons, Jalen Rose, and Bill Simmons, the podcast. Like, I don't know if anybody listened to that. Anyways, Antonio Tarver, Mike Carpenter, Mark Kriegel, Skipper Kelp, and Joe Martinez.
But that right there is scary because that means the Top Rank, or were the ES? No, those were they weren't Top Rank. They were ESPN crew. So Joe Tessitore and Mike Kriegel used to be on for ESPN. they stole both of those guys.
Scraped up all of the Top Rank roster.
Well, no, ESPN, because ESPN was starting now with no boxing. They're letting people go, so they picked up Joe Tessitore, Mark Kriegel, and Molly Kieran. So not bad.
Yeah, Antonio Tarver and Andre Ward. Come on, we
They
got
need to
little
get rid
guys
of
like
Mike
this.
Coppinger. Mike Coppinger is not good at it.
Yeah,
He's good at
yeah.
it. Unfortunately, he's not good at it. And
Okay,
he's
if
a
you
little
can get
socially awkward.
sure, if you can get rid of 2 and replace him with anybody, let's go over it. Who would you get rid of?
Get rid of Mike Coppinger and bring in Bill Lampley.
Okay.
You remember the guy who was calling the fight at the Times Square?
Yep.
He was calling it with Antonio Tarver,
Yeah.
or really the guy that I'm waiting for him to finally, when he finally resigns, I would like to see Thurman. Thurman
Mo
is
says
good.
Coppinger is the ring DEI hire. That's fucking
Yeah. He's like
Timothy
the special
Bradley.
need guy.
So you would replace
bro.
Timothy Bradley with Mike Coppinger, hey?
Nah, he could keep him up. I don't need to see that dumb.
You know, it's funny. I would get rid of the ring announcer, believe it or not. I'm not the biggest fan of Joe Martinez, but
yeah,
I like
I don't know who he is.
the guy from DAZN, something Bustamante, where he announces the last name twice with the long braided Bustamante is his name. Timothy Bradley. I'd like to see Boxer Fathers on there. Tanya
you know who's also pretty good?
Max.
I like Chris. I'll replace Mike Coppinger with Chris Algieri. I like Chris Algieri.
I'll replace Mike with Roy Jones Jr. So
that's what. See, I'm trying to go apple to apple. Roy Jones Jr. is on the level of Antonio Tarver. Mike Coppinger is not that. So that's why I'm looking at someone a little bit right there.
But, that's why. Thanks, Mo. See, this is why I appreciate the chat, man. Every day I'm learning something new. The old-time announcers used to announce the names twice. I never knew that. I always thought that was so strange. Danny Garcia father and Tio's father, huh?
that'd be crazy. Oh, they should bring Snoop Dogg, bro. Snoop Dogg is funny as fuck.
What do you think, CT? Who are we getting rid of? If you had to get rid of anybody on this talent list and replace anyone, can you give me a name?
Get rid of Molly Cam.
Well, if you just mute her, CT, they could mute her and let her, show her gifts only. That's it.
Shouldn't a host know something about boxing?
She don't know shit about boxing. That's another star.
Man, she knows a lot about men, CT.
Yeah. I mean, she's good to look at. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I guess they got her up here just to look good. I guess it's good.
She's a name because people know who she is, and that's it. But I don't think it's gonna be because of anything of anything she says at all.
That's what I'm saying. Your host should at least be have boxing knowledge. I mean, she doesn't listen. I watched her on First Take a lot when she was on there. Bro, she barely knows anything about fucking regular sports that they were talking about.
Dude, I agree.
She was annoying. And then she would always interrupt annoyingly with her points.
I like women's perspective because they come from outside of the box, right? They'll notice things that you won't. But okay, I'm listening to you, CT. Who are you going to replace her with, though?
I mean, I don't know, man. Fuck, Joe Tessitore. Switch him to what is he doing?
He's on here.
Yeah, Joe, what is he doing? What they got him doing?
He's doing the play-by-play. Max Kellerman is a fight analyst. Heidi's the reporter.
Who's Heidi? Who's Heidi? Where's she from? I don't know where she's from.
I don't know. Hold it down, HLD. I got to take a piss.
No, man.
Take Tessitore and put him in the host spot, and then put damn. And you need a play-by-play guy. I don't like Tessitore. His play-by-play is terrible. Shit, bring Jim Lampley back.
That's what I've said. I want replace Mike Coppinger with Jim Lampley. That's what I have.
Oh, they got Coppinger. What is he doing?
He's a fight analyst.
Oh hell no! Yeah, they tripping. They tripping.
This will change.
Like why they got the same people that work for the Zone or Ring? Like they got to get new people, man. Like what is they doing?
Andre Ward is good, and Mike. I mean, they were both going at each other indirectly in tonight's thing. They were either overcorrecting each other a little bit too much, or correcting something that they didn't see that didn't happen at that time. It was kind of funny to see. There was a little bit of ego going back and forth between the two.
Between Coppinger and Ward?
No, between Max Kellerman and Andre Ward.
Oh yeah.
Was that
There
today?
was a little bit.
HLD?
Yeah, there was a little bit of that going on.
What Andre Ward said, you don't know shit about boxing or what?
No, there was a point where I think Andre Ward said that Rodriguez got a little buckled, and then they showed the clip, and he didn't get buckled, and then Max Kellerman, well, it wasn't there. He didn't get buckled there, you know. He didn't get, and then Andre went, well, no. They didn't show the clip. It was on another clip, and then Max Kellerman came back. Maybe you meant when he got hit. You know, like you can see that we're going back. Oh, maybe the other one. You mean maybe he got hit in the forehead or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
Jim.
You could see that was battling.
Jim Lampley did a podcast with Joe Rogan a couple months ago. I listened to that, and they said that they were going to bring him back. Right? He had been retired up until. No, I think he signed something with Turkey.
I thought he did, but they obviously didn't bring him back on for this. You know, so
is he a play-by-play guy?
Yeah, kind of both.
I would replace Jim Lampley with Joe, or I would replace Joe with Jim Lampley. Excuse me.
The only problem with Jim Lampley is he's just he's a bit older, so he's a little bit out of touch, and he's been out of the game for so long.
Gotcha. Yeah, and he's a bit slower, man. He is a bit slower. You need some, and Joe Tessitore is a little bit quicker.
But he was fun at watch on that Times Square card. He was funny, bro. He was funny. He was cooking Devin Haney bad. Him and Antonio Tarver were cooking.
Max is good to articulate thoughts. I wouldn't necessarily. He's gotten down a little bit for me, but I used to like him a lot, man. Now I'm kind of iffy about Max Kellerman.
His job right now is to sell Zuffa. That's what it is, and people just don't understand that. Because a lot of people are criticizing him. But then guess what? There's a lot on Twitter, like the Dan Canobios and Zittle. They were all like trying to talk shit about tonight's. What happened to CT? Damn, CT.
He fell off. We need you back.
You could see that they were hating on Zuffa. Even Dan Kenobi came out saying, what's his name? Walsh is not it. Just talking shit. They were all just talking shit about.
Mo Brain says that he's never liked Max. I've liked Max, and I think the consensus is that he was really good back in the day, and he took a break from boxing when he started doing that ESPN show. Fun truck. I'm eating caldo de res. I got tired of seeing you eat on the video all the time. That's just how this. Caldo de res is one of my favorite soups ever.
Yeah. Some chuck roast.
Chuck roast, and you let it cook for about 8 hours, and then you throw some onions in there, and you get a sweet broth.
I'm sorry, I don't got time for that. You put that in the pressure cooker, bro.
Oh yeah. No, but so then you put it in the pressure cooker. You take it out. You put it in your Tupperware. You put it in the fridge. You take it out the next day, and then you boil all of your carrots, la zanahoria.
Hey!
What's it called? What's it called? Chayote. Las papas. See, Yayan's back. What's good? With a half avocado and a couple gordas. Fire. What's good, Yayan? Did you watch the Zuffa Boxing debut?
Oh yeah, I just finished watching it.
Overall thoughts? Any comments?
It was good for the most part. Let me turn this down. It was good for the most part. The main event could have been a little better, but that's nitpicking in my opinion. So
that Julian Rodriguez fight was the more exciting fight of all of them, I think.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Man, I was hoping he was going to get knocked out, but anyway,
Julian?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, I was going for because I don't know who the fuck he is, but I hired him on a couple of podcasts, and then he was on yesterday's press conference, and he just didn't rub me the right way. That's all. I like his
but did you watch his fight against Avius Griffin?
I can't say I remember.
Okay, he's a fighter.
I did watch it.
He's a fighter for sure. But you know what was interesting? that's when I tuned in. That's right when I tuned into the show, and I saw him in the ring, in the center of the ring, asking Dana White for money. And that was my first impression of Zuffa Boxing. That's how I got into it. He's begging Dana White for money because he's got a family, and I'm like, this is a boxer. He came from a different promotional company. He just came from fighting on Jake Paul's undercard, and now he's asking Dana White for money. Isn't it ironic? All of it all.
Well, they're all fighting for money. That's the thing. I think we overstate what because he's happy with Zuffa. That's all he's been promoting in all these channels. Is Zuffa Boxing. He's just and you gotta understand, but sometimes they don't know what the hell they're saying correctly for it to come out correctly. But he's like, yo, I'm ready to go. I want to be ready to go, and he wants to be Zuffa's welterweight champion. So I mean, that he said he wanted more money. Yeah.
They sacked Lampley for saying Queer Street. No way, Mick.
Nah.
No way. Is that true?
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna look that up.
No, because they said that they were gonna bring him back after the Times Square card. So nothing wrong with that, bro. Shit.
CT.
Bro, bring Jim Lampley back. That's my dude.
Apparently, Mick says that he's gotten fired for saying Queer Street.
Yeah, but the only time he did anything was on that Times Square card that I remember.
I don't know. I gotta look that up. Nick be on some bullshit.
I got it pulled up. He's on some bullshit half the time, but check this out. November 27, 2025. Hall of Fame commentator Jim Lampley has stepped down following backlash over his reaction to a recent heavyweight title fight. I'll take full responsibility, blah, blah, blah. Fans and fellow commentators have shared mixed reactions. Some believe his resignation is justified, while others feel the backlash was excessive.
Does it say exactly where you can find out?
Mick is right, dude. Mick is right.
Man, fuck these liberals, bro. Fucking pussies.
That's some bullshit, bro.
Exactly.
Vindicated.
No, he's not right. They didn't fire him. He said he stepped down from the criticism.
Oh man, come on, Jim, have some balls, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's that. Bro.
I ain't going nowhere. Fuck that. Y'all gonna have to fire me.
No, he won't offend me, bro. He offended me by not having some balls and say, man, fuck you, queers.
Yo, for real, bro. You gonna have to fire me. I'm not going nowhere.
No, man. What the hell?
Okay, Washington says you can't be saying shit like that on air.
Man, shut up. Only a queer would say that.
I don't think it's that bad. Queer Street is not like you're not making.
Yeah, I wish he would have said put him on Dream Street or some shit. I don't know. You can't say nothing, man.
You can't say nothing, dude.
Yeah, you can't say nothing now.
But the thing, man, we gotta stop. That's why us as the people, we the ones who have to say, man, no, we don't give a shit how offended you are about it. Hell, isn't queer in the LGBTQ all that shit? Isn't Q in there for queer?
Yeah.
So then what's the problem?
Bruh.
Fontra,
I don't know how you in your early 30s?
30.
Yeah, just turned 30 was good.
Oh, okay. Well, me when I was I'm 45, so I don't know if y'all said this when y'all was in high school, but in high school we used to call each other faggots.
Yeah.
All the damn time.
Yeah.
And I was born and raised in the Central Valley, where it's a little bit more rough than it is in the Bay Area in terms of like everybody's saying that shit.
Right. Now you can't even say that with that word no more.
What about Smear the Queer? I used to play Smear the Queer, like where you, on the.
I don't think me and CT have ever played no game called Smear the Queer.
No, I never heard of that. I never. That must be some West Coast shit.
No, it's a game. It's a football game.
Oh, Midwest and West Coast shit. Okay, I got you.
Oh shit! No, I was shit playing on the streets until the lights came on. That's when I had to come home. I didn't have a cell phone until sophomore year in high school. And the only reason why I got a cell phone was because one day I got a haircut like at 9 o'clock at night, and I walked all the way home across town. And Mom's like, "Why didn't you call?" And I was like, "I didn't have a cell phone, Mom." She goes, "That's all right. I'm not going to let you do that anymore." So I'm like, "It's about time." Fucking everybody in my class had a cell phone. So
how can you be a boxing fan and then watch? Bro, this is just people who just watching just to see who they can try to do cancel culture on, bro. Because I'm sorry, ain't no boxing, bro. If you're a boxing fan and you getting offended
that's
by
not
that,
even that. That's not even that bad, and that might have came out of like his vocabulary because he's probably said it 100 different times. Look at this old fuck face, man. You think that he's with the new generation? He didn't mean to offend anybody with Queer Street. How many LGBTQ people are um listening
bro,
to the
there,
show and taking offense? Nobody's taking offense to that. It's some sort of executive that's like, oh, they said queer, we cannot even have that on even close to our
bro,
network.
we have Queer Street Parade every damn June. What the hell are we talking about?
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's so sad, bro.
Queer is in the HLD.
Nana, you desperately wanting to find out. I know that. Mommy be dreaming about me talking. My ears be ringing all day. I promise you that.
He's like, I'll apologize if I offended anyone. This likely be the last time I wear the headset. Wait, did he say that, Lance Meyer?
Bro,
Oh shit.
that's some bullshit. I'm upset now. I'm really upset though.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's ridiculous, man.
So let's read some of these comments here. I don't know what he'll do with a net worth of 25 million at the age of 76. There's no way he's worth 25 million.
You
Fuck,
never know, bro. You never know.
that's the hell he is.
He is? You're saying he is?
Jim Lampley?
Yeah.
Yo, Jim Lampley, for me, I don't know about nobody else. That he's the voice of play-by-play. Like he's the dude. He's that dude, man. That's me. I grew up on Jim Lampley. Like he's the best, man. For me, he's the best. He's the greatest play-by-play analyst ever.
I think I tend to agree with that.
Jim
He doesn't
was
over.
commentating for 40 years. Okay, that's
Yeah, he doesn't overtalk you. He lets like a big moment in the like a big fight, or if it's a big round, he lets it breathe. Like he just knows everything what to do. Like he just like there's nobody like Jim, man. Jim the GOAT, man.
That wouldn't be sad. He did his job. Simple as
Right.
that. He did his job and he did the best at it. You know what I mean? You can't hate it. It's just like Michael Buffer, you know? I mean, he made his money just by saying what? You know what I mean? He made his money, man. I'm okay with that.
the exact nature of his comment hasn't been specified, but it's mentioned that he referred to a boxer who was rocked as being on Queer Street. That's so fucking stupid, man.
Where has it been banned? Where it's
That's-
like
that's
it's
not-
where do we get this shit from? Banned from where? Fuck out of here.
an expression that's been banned. This incident led to mixed reactions from fans. Which mixed reactions? It's the only mixed reaction I'm getting is that we're upset that he resigned or he got sacked.
Yeah,
They
but
probably
you know what?
told him to.
No, I doubt that Turkey
No, but
gave a
wait up,
shit.
HLD. You're right, CT. Like you gotta go out with some balls, man. You gotta let them fire. You can't say you resigned because you said Queer Street. You let that slip, bro. You're old as shit. You let them fire you, and you make it a bigger deal than it actually is. Oh, they fired me because yeah.
I like that. I like that next comment.
Mistakes happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the fuck. And even if it wasn't a mistake, shit. Oh well, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Give him a pass. The guy's old as shit.
Yeah. Somebody that's been in the sport as long as Jim, like he deserves to like somebody be okay. We're gonna let that slide, bro.
No, for real. And
me
it's
see if I
not
find
like
the clip.
it's not like he was referencing a gay person or he was making fun of a gay person. That I could understand if you're in that sort of setting. He's just shooting the shit, talking boxing, and he says Queer Street because it's probably been in his vocabulary, and it doesn't mean a negative connotation. But
Fontra, who you got in the main event tomorrow night in the UFC fight? You watching it?
yeah, I'm watching. I might do a watch along too.
I like Gaethje. What's his name?
Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje. Yeah. I like him, but he takes a lot of punishment, man.
He does for sure. This is the fight that's going on tomorrow. Justin Gaethje. I was on here with Mick a little bit ago. Yayan says UFC trash. All right, we won't talk about it too much, but
Man, fuck Ryan. We talking UFC for 20 minutes, man. Fuck him.
Yeah, did you get offended, man? Did you get offended by Queer Street?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Just
not.
fuck you.
This guy,
Ryan, you
Why would I
you
get offended by
faggot.
some? You know what I'm saying? What's up though?
Yo,
that is crazy because people call HLD queer every day.
wow.
This Nana is on my jock, bro. She
Who will
loves
sniff
this
ass
fuck.
more, Patty or Justin? Oh shit, Bo Brains.
But nah,
Okay,
Fun
well,
Truck, you gotta have a day where you talk nothing but UFC, bro.
okay, I will, bro. And I've been a UFC fan since I was a kid, so I can chop it up all day.
Yeah.
I'll invite a bunch of UFC friends of mine. I want to show a video actually. If you guys can talk, I'm gonna try to find it on my phone.
I was they asked Bibble the question who would win, him or Khabib in a street fight, and he wanted like, yeah, man, I can't hide it, bro. You know MMA is more like a street fight. Kick my ass. No, but Gaethje's a stand-up guy. He's a striker, man.
Yeah, he's straight up striker. Yeah, I like he brings it to you, but he gets hit a lot, man.
I'm surprised he's still fighting, to be honest with you.
It really should have been Armin Sayukian instead of Justin Gaethje or Patty Pimblett, excuse me. This is for the interim lightweight championship.
Oh, they got an interim now? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, who would be holding the lightweight? It would be what's his name? Ilya Topuria. But he's going through some battles with But yeah, I will do a stream where I talk UFC. I think when we have a bigger UFC card, like this one's not as exciting. So,
that's why you need to subscribe to Paramount, because they're gonna have everything. No more pay-per-view. All the fights will be on Paramount.
No, you're right. And how much is it? Like $8 a month? That's definitely
like $80 a year. I think if you buy the whole year package, it's like $80.
That's what's up. Yeah, I won't be streaming like illegally streaming anymore. In that case.
That and but sometimes you get some. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes if you join something that gives you, they give it to you, for a year for free or something like that. If you join a membership.
I don't get why. Like I don't know. A lot of boxing community don't like mixed martial arts. I don't get it. Dudes is fighting. Like I love people fighting, so I'm into it. I've always been into mixed martial arts. Niggas is fighting. So
exactly. I don't understand it. And guess what? UFC fans will tune in to watch boxing. You know what I mean? And you never hear them. Hell no, I don't watch boxing, man. It's boring.
Yeah,
I don't hear that. It's a lot of tribal shit.
Like the females be getting them a lot, sometimes more than the men do. Like the female UFC fighters is fire too.
They beasts, bro. They're all monsters, bro. They all monsters. Yeah, I agree, CT. That's why I don't get it, man. I know that when UFC came out in the 90s, bro, that shit was hot every day. Hell, you watching the same fucking UFC championship fight over and over and over from the beginning to end. It was crazy. It was crazy back then. I thought it was the most baddest shit ever.
Yeah, my favorite all-time UFC fighter is George St. Pierre. That's my dude, yo. That's my dude. Like he's like one. Yeah, he's my GOAT.
I was just quoting. I got a book, signed book by him that I gave my son, and it's all about his quotes and shit and things that he says. Yeah, the guy. Not only is he amongst one of the greatest of all time, but man, his philosophy, the way he carries himself as a man.
Yeah,
it's great. He's great.
Extremely disciplined, man. Like that dude is so disciplined. Like yo.
No, I'm cool with
and the reason why he quit, CT, I think I made you aware of this last time, but he quit because he knew all of his other opponents' contemporaries were on steroids.
Right. Yep.
And so he did try to make that fight with Khabib, but it just never materialized. He would have fought Khabib, I think, at 175, and Khabib was definitely draining himself just to make 155. But
Yeah. Do you ever watch any of the UFC with like groups of people? Because I'm more MMA fans and boxing fan as friends. What about you guys?
How's that again?
Uh,
I
yeah.
have
Oh, go
more
ahead.
I have more UFC fans than boxing fans as
Oh,
friends.
as your circle? Okay.
Yeah. What about you guys?
For me, nah, I got more boxing guys for friends. The only person that'll watch a UFC fight with me is my wife, yo. My wife is like me. She just like fighting. She don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well, like,
yo,
except with Shakur, though, right?
yeah, except with Shakur. Yo,
That's fucking
Shakur, let's see,
hilarious.
Shakur, she don't like Pornell Whitaker. She don't like fighters like that.
I think you mentioned, but I mean the same. Yeah, my whole family is more. They're also old school, so there's more boxing. But as far as nah, I mean, there's probably like a 20% that do watch it. But the thing is, it's changed also. I mean, it's not a star driven league anymore as it used to be. Like
Yeah,
when
everybody's going now.
yeah, man, when it was what's his name, Tito and damn, bro, I'm missing out on these names, but like the
Oh,
like mid 2000s, it was hot.
yeah. And one of the reasons why is like I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say that's bad is because the fighters, UFC fighters, the best fight the best. So it's like a lot of them, the best guys, when they lose, when eventually lose, the other one comes up, and it's hard for the top guy to get back up again.
Mm.
Mick says she must hate the Dagestani cuddler CT.
Right, right.
Nah, man. You ever seen that meme when they got all these the little sissies that's complaining about Queer Street and away from Dagestan said,
Oh shit! I'm just
send them to Dagestan and forget about them.
I just noticed that there's 14 fun truckers up in here. Hit the subscribe if you can and like button. I'm gonna share something here with you guys.
Hey, that's good. I just first time I hear you say that.
The
14
fun
front
truckers.
trucker. Yeah.
All right. CT, take a look at this. Take a look at this here. This is Max versus Justin Gaethje at my buddy's pad where we always watch the fights, bro. Check this shit out. You can't hear the audio because there's a thing with StreamYard, but just look at the reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, when you pointed to the floor, right? Yeah. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me right here. This is me right here in the gray in the middle. Look
Okay.
at me.
You know that his wife told him not to do that before the fight. If he points down to the ground, do not do it. And bro, there was only like 10 seconds left of that.
That was one of the craziest nights of my life.
Yeah, that's a Hail Mary because
One more time here in the center of the ring. Look at this shit. Fifth round.
3 seconds left.
Circle Justin Gaethje. Do anything. Oscar De La Hoya, Phoenix, Trinidad.
Right. Dang. Yeah.
Bro.
No.
Because he was losing that fight. He was losing that fight big time. He was getting his ass kicked.
Marco Boxing was good. The actual Marco Boxing?
It was probably Marco who reported Jim Lampley.
Right. Yeah.
What? He's using showbiz saying, "What's up, my peoples?"
Right. The last UFC fight that I had at like a party where I went to a party where everybody went crazy was McGregor versus Diaz, the first fight.
Oh, let's go.
When he beat McGregor, the whole fucking house shook,
Fuck, I remember exactly where I was, bro. My hand. I mean, you see look how animated I am, bro. I'm fucking off of my feet at my buddy's place here.
Yeah.
This is me. So I remember I was holding onto the couch at my parents' house, just like shaking. I couldn't control myself. I mean, this is what I'm passionate about, man. Like I love fighting. I love boxing. So
I guess was brought down UFC because I mean UFC was hot when there was just a lot of pure strikers, right? It was a lot of strikers. and the art of MMA has really taken over with the grappling and all that. And it does, and I get it. It does slow you down, especially if you don't know what the hell you're watching. It's like you bring somebody to watch the NFL, and they never know what the fuck. They just think that it's just a bunch of guys just jumping on each other, and what the hell is going on? So the same thing happens with the UFC. I think they're gonna have to tweak it so that we can have a little bit more of the either stand them up sooner or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you're doing the quebradita there, bro.
I'm excited like a motherfucker, dude. This night brings it back a bunch of memories, right? My buddy, one of my best friends, he was dead asleep. Like he works night shifts, and he falls asleep during all the main events for whatever reason. So, but we woke his ass up. Look at this guy.
How the hell he fall asleep during that action-packed fight?
That's crazy.
That's him. This is my buddy, right? This is my buddy right here. Oh shit. Anyways, yeah, I get the point.
That's funny.
Max Holloway. That was one of the craziest UFC moments of my life. Yeah, and this is the only thing I can bring this up in terms of boxing would be Manny Pacquiao getting knocked out by Marquez. Like that's how absolutely one of the.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow me on the YouTube channel here. I'll be posting some of these videos that I have in my saved.
See, when you got a good family crowd in your house like you have right there, I think sometimes that right there is a better energy of family, friends, and everything talking shit. Y'all into the set. Then when you go, then sometimes when you go to a real main event, you know what I mean? So it's just.
What do you want me to read? What do you want me to read, Alberto? You want HLD off the show so you can get on? Is that what you want? You're welcome to come on.
Yo, man, I'm the queer repellent here, bro. Get out of here, Alberto.
Yo, Yanni, you fell asleep, bro?
No, hell no. I was just letting y'all talk. But one thing I was gonna say about that clip went viral, and I did think that shit was like decent. Like I was like, no, that was action-packed fight. So.
Fun truck. Did you see the fighter at the UFC weigh-in copying Jose Aldo? I did see someone pass out. HLD. See someone on the scale today that passed out?
He's a bantamweight fighter. As soon as he stepped here, I'll bring in the clips.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I saw that. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, Fun Truck, you like Thug Rose? She fight tomorrow.
Bro, my favorite female fighter of all time. Favorite fighter.
Okay, that's what's up.
It's between her and Zhang for me.
Yo, CT. November 4th, 2018. On the card, she fought in New York City with George St. Pierre, where George St. Pierre fought Michael Bisping for the 185 strap.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Rose defeated Joanna, I believe, in the rematch. She beat the Boogie Woman not once. She beat her ass twice.
Right. That's my goat right there, Joanna. Yeah, that's my girl. I like her. I love her.
Yeah, man. Thug Rose, shit. All right, I'm gonna pull up a short video.
Here's the video of the guy passing out.
Okay,
that's crazy.
And you know what's funny? That there was a crew, and the guy was walking behind them on the camera, and all you see is land on his. What's his name? The guy with the one eye. Damn it! What's his name? The guy who has one eye from UFC fighter. He commentates fights. Yeah, he commentates fights now. He's got a glass eye.
Okay, check this out, everybody on the screen.
The fuck? Dang, that's crazy.
Let's see if I can find the other clip, bro. It was even crazier because you saw the crew.
Fuck. Cameron's Motherman.
All this see, so people want to say, no, bro, it's the weight cutting initially that's more dangerous than anything. They need to get that under control like they do with NCAA, where they lock you in at a weight class. And if you're at that weight class, that's what you fight, and then they check you out every so often.
Yeah.
Oh, Mick, I think I get your inside joke now. Shame about, okay, we're not bringing that up. He went down same way Aldo versus Connor. Okay, I think Mick wanted me to bring this up. So Connor once almost passed out weighing in on a show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, trying to do 155.
Yeah.
45.
I remember that weigh-in. His whole. If you see his face, yo, he didn't look good, man. His whole face was sucked in.
Look at this angle of the same drop, bro. I just put it in the private chat.
Yo, who do you think made that Marco Boxing fake profile? Or is that the actual Marco Boxing?
I don't know if it is because he used "What's up, my people." I don't. That sounds like somebody who listens to Showbiz. When Showbiz starts the show, he's like, "What's up, my peoples?"
No, that's the real Marco.
That's the real Marco.
Oh, Marco's on live now.
Yeah, he went live probably like at 12 something.
Jesus Christ!
That's crazy.
They're commentating and then this shit happens behind you, bro. If you hear the live, because you can't hear it, but you hear the thud, bro.
Yeah, I'll fix the audio on the next one. But who is this guy? This is the Golden Snitch. What's his name?
I don't know.
He's the head of USADA.
Okay.
He helps catch the drug cheats for the UFC.
Is that Bisping in the middle?
Yeah, that's Bisping right here.
That's what I'm saying. The glass eye dude, Bisping. I don't know why you couldn't say his name.
Wait, Bisping lost his eye?
Bro, he fought for like 2 years with a glass eye, bro. Blind from one eye, I mean.
Really? I didn't know that.
In a fight, he lost total eyesight in one of his fights.
Alberto,
come on the panel
if you get the best out of it.
And you know what he did? And you know what he did to be able to pass the physicals? He memorized the fucking alphabet chart to do this, bro. He memorized it, and then
that's what fighters do, bro.
Chuck, did you know that?
Yep.
I feel bad because I'm in the UFC and I'm into that shit, and I did not know that. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy.
And now he's got a glass eye, to my understanding. He's got a glass eye.
Yo, now I'm gonna go back and watch his fights even more. Now I want to see what the fuck.
Here, let me tell you.
Fun truck. That's not Jeff Nowitzki. That's Adam Catterall.
You're right. My bad. I'm sorry, Mick. This is the guy who John Jones ducked in an interview. That's what I wanted to say. Remember?
That? But Bisping could take his eye out. It's minging.
ACT. He suffered a massive detached retina in his right eye on January 19, 2013 after getting kicked in the head by Vitor Belfort in UFC and in Brazil. He became legally blind after that fight.
Wow. Damn, how did I miss that? That's crazy. I didn't even hear about that shit.
Bro, that in 2013, Vitor Belfort was all jacked up on juice.
Yeah.
He was Wolverine and shit.
Damn, yeah, passing out on the scale like that's a shame. That's the worst I've ever seen anybody do it. And nobody really came to his aid right away.
I was about to say that. Where the fuck was his team at?
Check this out.
No, they came. If you saw in the first clip, it shows when they came up to him, but they didn't know what the fuck to do. They were like, dude.
They're like, if we touch him, is he disqualified out of the fight? They're like trying to read the rule book.
Well, yeah. I mean, the way shit is right now, if you do a Heimlich maneuver on somebody, you break their ribs because you save their life, they'll sue your ass.
I can't take $5 to kick the unofficial co-host off the Fun Truck Show. What are you talking about, Alberto? Put a couple of O's next to that 5, and we'll talk. No, I'm joking.
We're joking, but we're not joking.
Go and play that link. It's in the back.
No. My show is way too small. I can't kick anybody off this panel. But I did see 14 fun truckers up in here. So if you guys like what you see, hit the like and subscribe. I'm gonna.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, Jackie, why are you trying to kick people off the panel, bro? Like that's crazy. That's wild.
No,
fun truck.
That's good.
Play that link I put in the back of Bisping's best podcasting moments.
Okay.
No, we're not going to be able to listen to it because his audio doesn't work.
I know the audio's not working right now. Is that fine? It's a TikTok video. I don't want to pull a TikTok video.
That's that. You see, only liberals go to TikTok, bro.
Nah, that video is funny, really funny.
Mick, are you coming to
Yo.
America, or is your passport denied?
I've not decided. I've no sent the forum back yet.
Nah, bro. I reported him to Marco Rubio. He talks so much shit about America, bro.
Aye, probably cocksucker.
Marco Rubio banned Ireland.
Marco Rubio. Go.
Hey, this is a fight that's happening tomorrow. This is the co-main event.
Yeah, I'm into that one too.
I think I'm gonna pick Yadong, Song Yadong.
He's related to you. He's related to HLD's cousin. Suck your dong. Nah, he's good. Song your dong. He's quite good.
No, he's
One
good for
thing I say about the UFC, their production be crazy, yo. They stepped their production up.
It's the best in all of sports.
This is you can read Paramount. They're standing on a Paramount mini octagon.
Yeah.
And that's how Zuffa Boxing is going to be in the near future. It's going to be that good. They're just taking it slow, but it's going to be that good because Dana White. This is what this production is because this is what Dana White pushed and he wanted. He hates.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover the UFC like tomorrow. Andy Cruz and Murataya is around 8 p.m. The walkout times. You know what's really been really good for me? I'll ask ChatGPT what time are the walkouts, and it's been pretty close. So I'll get the walkout times for the UFC and boxing, and I'm gonna go live around 8 p.m. tomorrow, and cover the Andy Cruz and Murataya as well.
Who's fighting? Yo, I ain't even hear nothing about no boxing tomorrow. So who's boxing tomorrow?
Murataya, Andy Cruz for the lightweight championship. You got the return of Madrimov. He's fighting tomorrow also.
What about Khalil Ko came in 7.5 pounds over?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude came out. Are they allowing that fight to happen still, right?
Yeah. Weighed 182.8 for a 175 fight.
That's crazy, bro. They shouldn't allow that fight. That 7 pounds is too much.
The only one I can remember bigger than that was when Zurdo was 12 pounds over against Gabe Rosado.
Yes, I remember that. Telenovela fat fuck.
187 for a 175 fight. That's crazy.
Yo, but this production is fire, man. So is tomorrow the first Paramount for UFC?
Yeah, tomorrow's the first night.
Mick, this is the face-off. Khalil Cole, which is the guy who missed weight.
The fat guy, bro. You see that? No, bro, the other guy.
Okay.
That's the one that missed weight by 8 pounds or something.
Yeah, Khalil Cole.
Nasty work.
Yeah, I never even heard of these dudes, man. I don't even know who the hell they
are. So Andy Cruz and Murataya. Is there anybody notable on the undercard?
Madrimov.
Yeah. 6.8 pounds over the limit.
Nah, that person just can't count.
No, they can't count.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm be watching UFC tomorrow. I ain't gonna watch boxing tomorrow.
The UFC cards
just tune in when around 8 p.m. I'm gonna go right around the co-main at times when I'm gonna go. I'm looking forward to the technique battle that's gonna happen versus the brawler Andy Cruz and Murataya. That one is a good one.
So we got the Khalil Cole is the co-main. They should have downgraded that. You got Omari Jones fighting the Olympian. Then after that,
you're right.
Zachlin Moses is on there.
Yeah, Zachlin is the first one I think of the. I don't know if he's prelim but he's the first one that I see coming out for this fight. Zachlin against Leandro Damian.
The Madrimov fight must be a catchweight.
Hey, is Zachlin a lightweight or super light? I mean, or super feather?
I think he's a lightweight.
Because he came in at 132, so I'm trying to understand what was his weight class.
So Madrimov came in at like 156. So did his opponent, but it's a 160 fight.
Yeah, I guess because they're not title fights, they play around a little bit with the catch weight. It's not a real. I mean, I guess the only thing I want to see, I want to see how this Omari Jones is. He's looked like he comes to fight every time.
Hart accepted a deal where Cole pays him 30%, 30,000 from his purse.
Damn.
And I'm reading a comment here on Boxing Reddit. It says, "And I am no longer a fan of Cole."
Yeah. But hey, Jesse Hart is 31-3 with 25 KOs, bro.
So this is why I like the Boxing Reddit forum here, because it gives you the list of upcoming fights. And February 22nd, you have is this last year's? Yeah, I think this is last year, because there's no way that they're fighting again, right?
Who's
Without
that?
us knowing.
That's last
Really?
year's.
Yeah, okay. They need to update this.
Yeah, but these are the fights. Zaquan comes out. Then you got Kaipo Gallegos versus William Aquinocho. Ronnie Alvarez versus Braulio Matias. Then Omari Jones versus Jerome Baxter. Israel Madrimov versus Luis David Salazar. Salazar is 20-1, so it might be a good fight. Then that Khalil Cole versus Jesse Hart in the main event. I really don't know who's going to win that fight. I'll be honest with you.
This motherfucker came in shape, though, dude. Murataya's looking in shape.
Yes. But they look like almost the same size when they faced each other. I was like, okay. I thought it was good.
I did see that side angle. His abs were protruding. I'm talking about Murataya. I'm like, damn, that boy isn't fucking.
Because he has to. No, because he's been weight training for the last year and a half.
You need all of that. You're going to need all of it.
I think somebody said that. He said this is going to be his last fight at 135. He plans to move up.
So I heard them saying that HLD previously, and I thought he would blow the second day weigh-in. But I seen an interview with him the other day saying he wanted to take over the 135 division. So is he maybe just saying that so it doesn't look dodgy? But I would rather he stayed at 135, to be honest.
Damn, bro. I guess I'm becoming a casual because I don't even know Andy Cruz. I don't even know no Muay Thai. I never heard of this dude, bro.
Didn't even know Andy.
You don't know neither one of these guys, CT?
Andy Cruz, I know. I don't know the other dude.
Murataya is a Robert Garcia fighter, man. He's been an up and coming fighter for the past 3 years.
Didn't he get his belt from the emails though?
Yeah, it was a vacated. Yeah, was it vacated or something like that? But going to CT's point, it might be. The problem is that these guys are not making that noise that makes you say, who is this guy? That's sad. That is sad. We don't have that impact. These guys are not doing their jobs.
What kind of what type of style Muay Thai? I heard of his name, man. I heard of him.
He's a come forward pressure fighter. Decent fundamentals, not a lot of head movement at all. He reminds me of Santillán in a way. Well, guess what? He's trained by Robert Garcia too. So there you go.
What's this weight?
135.
135.
Yeah,
Andy Cruz was the last guy to be
promoted.
Keyshawn Davis.
Who's,
I can't pull up any of his highlights.
Who's the top guys at 135? I forgot.
Shakur.
Okay, Shakur. Yeah.
Mason.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it America's Most Wanted right now? I thought it was.
That's what I said. That's what I noticed right away.
Abdul Wahid.
So 135 is pretty deep.
135. Abdullah's going to run that, but I think Abdullah's going up, and I don't think he's fighting more than 2 more times at 135. 135. There's no way that his body can sustain that.
I'm looking. I hardly read the comments, but here it is. I can see what Ian said, but he ain't a brother. That's what I'm saying, bro. This dude sometimes says retarded shit.
140 is the deepest. That's what Washington says. Can't fumble if I don't want the ball kick.
So Shakur need to go up after this fight.
Nah, he's talking about coming back.
Well,
Bro, he flip flops, bro. He don't know what he want to do. He ain't gonna know what to do when he loses.
Well,
Yeah.
if he loses, he's certainly going to go back.
From
Yo,
35 all the way to 54, man. We need some fucking fights going on. I'm tired of the fantasy land.
I read somewhere that New York is expecting on Tuesday and Wednesday 20 inches, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's about to go down Sunday.
So that messed up. That might mess up the whole thing about wanting to make it to know if they open to the public in the press conference and shit.
Oh shit. We got 16 fun truckers up in here. Hit the like button. The show's popping off.
You got HLD on the panel, baby.
Right. HLD gets
Another,
the party started.
another 5 fun truckers, and we'll hear the same amount as UFC did for the Zuffa Boxing card.
Right.
That's crazy, man. Like, why did...
This is what I do though. I put a post-it note on the viewers, so I just focus on the conversation.
See, Muay has been moved quite well.
I'm gonna watch this fight. You got any fights on YouTube I can watch?
I tried pulling up some of Andy Cruz's highlights, but it's all the zone, so I don't want to.
Yeah, you'll get zapped. You'll get zapped.
Murataya,
There's plenty of Top Rank. You can pull up him, then you won't get zapped by Top Rank.
Murataya.
Yeah.
Muay Thai, was he Dominican or what was he?
Mexicano.
Paisa, Mexicano.
Oh, Americano. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is he South Cali though, right?
Yeah. But I was gonna say he don't look just Mexican to me.
Yeah, he don't look Mexican to me. I'm looking at his picture right now. He don't look Mexican.
Toledo Treese says, "Hope you all watching these fights on the zone."
No, I'm watching the UFC card, man. I'm sorry.
No, you talking about this fight's right
Tonight,
now.
yeah.
They whatever. They're not that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. I can't watch cards like that. That's on the zone right now. I love boxing, but I can't do that. I just can't, man.
It's not like football. Like you could probably watch a good, football regardless of who the team is. But in boxing, it's got to be decent.
I'll say that I'm ignorant to boxing history because I don't know too much like Mick and Mo. I mean, to know as much as they do is you got to be like putting in work like a grad student watching fights.
Right.
That comes naturally when you're autistic like that. You know? I mean, they memorize that shit.
How come you know fuck all then, Downs boy?
I don't know all of boxing, man. No, you guys are historians, bro. You're like I can respect that part. I just don't respect when you guys try to put 2 + 2 together, trying to make your analogy. Right. But if I want to know something, what happened in 1973, December 2nd, on that fight, I know I can count on you guys to give me that info.
Yeah, Murataya's got this come forward. I would say he's a hooker, but he's definitely Robert Garcia through and through. Yes. Come forward Mexican style.
Okay. You know what? I think I've seen him fight before, but very forgettable. I ain't going to front.
Yeah, it's not. It's like I said. I think in the last year and a half or two, this weight training has taken a lot out of him. That his punches are not as snappy. He's not as fast, and I really think he needs to move up. He really needs to move up.
And that fight was during COVID, right?
The last one we just saw, I think so.
Yeah.
This right here is in 21.
This is what I've been hearing. Joy says, the Joy of Boxing says Andy Cruz is a little chinny. I've
seen him get buzzed. I've seen him get buzzed a couple times.
Fighters get buzzed all the time.
Yeah, I hate when people say that, man. It's boxing. You're gonna get hit.
It's part of boxing. You're gonna get hit. Linares caught Devin Haney.
Yeah, but he's only got no. I've never seen Lomachenko hurt. The only time I heard it was until kind of got him hard in the 12th round a little bit, but
no,
hurt.
HLD, you telling me Linares didn't sit Loma on his ass?
That's not hurt. That was a flash knockdown.
I know, but so what's worse, getting to sit on your ass or being wobbled by Linares?
I mean, that's wobbled because that tells me you can't recover, like we saw when Devin Haney got clipped by Linares. and couldn't recover for 2 rounds. That's hurt. It hurt. The back to Andy Cruz though. I seen him buzz. He's only got 6 fights.
Murataya got a gritty fire. He'll bring the best out of Cruz. I agree.
think so. I agree. I think it's I don't know who's the winner. I got it 50-50.
What's Andy Cruz record?
6-0. 6-0.
The fuck? Oh shit. What's
He's a two-time
record?
Olympian.
He's an Olympian, and he's the
I
last
think
guy to
he's
beat Keyshawn Davis.
20-0.
Yeah.
You said what? 13-0?
20. Can we talk about? Can we get a minute here to talk about Marco Boxing coming through here to try and steal some viewers? And no join the stream. That is disgusting.
That's not the real Marco Boxing. No way.
It is.
You don't think that was Marco?
No, because there was a lot of under.
Like Marco's put in the Discord 3 times.
You know, who has
live.
time to make up a Marco picture and put they got too much time on their hands, man.
Who has time to do that?
That's crazy.
Well, yeah, this is Murataya right here.
Okay, when was this?
They're kind of going over the
That
dates.
was in 21. I thought it came when you first. I don't know if it was 21 or 22. No, 2022.
They don't got no full fights of him on YouTube or nothing?
Yeah, if you go to Top Ring, you'll see his full fights.
All right, I'll watch them later.
Yeah, there's something different than watching highlights and the full fight. How about that? Because I'll tell you what, I recently watched James Toney versus Evander Holyfield. I downloaded the fight on my way to Mexico. I didn't know who won. I was the fucking goosebumps on my elbows watching that fight on the airplane, watching the momentum swing from Evander Holyfield to James Toney in like round 2 or 3, and then I'm like, oh shit, James Toney's got this in the bag, and then he stops him and they wave the fight off. Fuck. There's something different than watching highlights compared to the entire fight, because you can kind of see the momentum change and all. You can see how the fighter comes down the first round. You get to see the corners and stuff like that. So you can't be like Marco all the time and just watch the highlights.
He's gonna take a shot at Marco like that.
Definitely need to see the full fight.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's a little bit they're boring, right, Mick? You want to get the action. It's hard to sit through 36 minutes sometimes.
No, really.
Yeah, Marco's that's the inside joke about Marco, just watching the highlights. But he pays for DAZN and all those fights. So I'm just giving him shit.
Yeah.
Aye.
Oh. Okay, so
Zuffa.
Let me see. How many viewers you got? You got 21 viewers.
Oh shit, there's fucking 19 foot truckers. Let's go, dude. This is a good stream. I appreciate everybody who's coming on. Yayan, CT, and HLD, and Mick, of course, the landlord.
Like,
hey, your competition's only got 24 that I just checked. So
You gotta get some sound effects for intro. You gotta get a sound effect of a horn, like them big rig horns.
Yeah, we're on the same page. Yeah.
can you hear me speaking here, Fun Truck?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mick.
No, it's just that the microphone thing's staying on the screen, but he tried to tell me earlier that James Toney was a better cruiserweight than fucking Marius Briedis and Marat Gassiev. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it.
Who told you this, Mick?
Marco.
Oh.
I was shocked.
James Toney, the interview that he did after the Evander Holyfield fight. Goosebumps, bro. I'm fucking getting goosebumps on the plane listening to James Toney. I knew he was going to go out. What else did he say? Like, no, his power wasn't shit. To have the wherewithal after the fight, after getting hit with some of the biggest bombs, like the punches sounded like they fucking thuds when Evander was hooking on him. Like pop, pop, pop. And James Toney just rolled all of that off and beat him. I know Evander was 40 years old, but he was on that juice. And definitely Evander was up for that fight.
Yeah.
See, aye, that's a bit much more.
Max Kellerman said Opataya is a top 5 cruiserweight of all time. That is a lot much. That motherfucker's getting smoked by David Benavidez.
I'd imagine they would have tried to justify it by saying he beat Marius Briedis twice. Would be the way to try and justify that, but
Hey, did you see Benavidez was training with Ryan Garcia on the pads and shit, and they were working out together.
Yeah, Ryan need to train with somebody with some discipline so he can learn from them motherfuckers. Ryan on some bullshit.
I don't think you could help that kid. That kid's got some. He's just he's twisted in the head, bro.
If I was Benavidez, I wouldn't even want his fucking bad juju around me. Like, get the fuck away from me.
Well, they both like that yayo, maybe, man. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro. He was, bro, in that press conference yesterday. Ryan looked like he was, bro. He looked very twitchy, bro. Very twitchy. I'm like, damn, man. He looked like he was having a manic episode.
Yeah, I think once it's all said and done, we like 10, 15 years from now, we're gonna be like Ryan Garcia. What if?
Yeah, guys like
Benavidez
that.
already said he is not ready for Pataya. The Mexican imposter is scared. King KO for life. That's the first time I've seen you comment, so appreciate you for dropping a comment.
Hey, hit that like and subscribe.
Hit the like it up.
Hey, Fun Truck. So that dude was that dude was dehydrated. He cut way too much weight. The guy that passed out when he was walking.
Yeah, Mick. Yeah.
Bantamweight, man. It was crazy. There's 2 clips, bro. You can see them when Bisping and the crew were commentating, and the dude's walking behind them on the stage, and they just hear a thud, boom. They're like, what the fuck,
Bro? Combat, boxing, whatever, man. Fight at the weight class you're supposed to be at, man.
Agreed.
Damn.
Agreed.
Damn, you thought you was going. You couldn't even make it to behind the screen before you passed out.
So Mick,
on your damn face.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, he tried, bro. He tried to make it. He couldn't make it, man. Yo, that's crazy. I hate to laugh. Like, that's fucked up, but damn, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's bro. He started stumbling like a drunk girl on stilettos, bro.
But Chuck, did you check the stat that what you asked me earlier about? Has there been a title fight with a catchweight? And I said Canelo missed weight against Matthew Hatton and still fought for the belt.
So he missed weight, and no, I didn't check that, but Canelo missed weight, and he won, and he took the belt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
Well, tell me.
That was early.
I had
Ricky Hatton brother. That was way early.
There we go. Pop smoke, my man. It was like 150, and it was a 154 belt. We did it for 152 and still taking the belt.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, I'm gonna ask y'all this.
I don't have nothing. I don't have no logic answer for why that shit happened.
But if y'all say all y'all fighters, right? Y'all at 154. Y'all make that weight comfortably, but all the smoke and all the great fights and all the money fights is at 147. Sometimes you be like, hey, there's nobody up here, so I'm gonna go down where all the money's at.
Yeah,
not from a dado, bro.
But you still gotta drink water.
But what if you can't? Like, okay, y'all remember when Tank was playing with Frank Martin?
And
Frank Martin couldn't drink any water.
Cutting weight is the process of cutting weight is so much more dangerous than
smoke. So were you watching
Yeah.
the stream, or did you like see this on social media?
I was watching the stream, and when y'all was talking, I was like, yo, did he just fall out while they was commentating?
Yeah,
and I was like, yo,
my audio's out.
I don't know if this is just as bad.
Because you got to a mute, Fun Truck.
as the pro box guy. The pro box guy that was fighting and he got hit with a jab, and then all of a sudden he had a seizure because he was dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? And I spoke to a guy in the comments, and he was like, I don't have enough, I don't have the power at a certain weight. If I could just cut 5 more pounds. So that shit ain't worth you dying, bro.
No, it's not worth you dying, or your is it your kidneys or livers that go out when you're losing to a lot of
Kidneys.
Your
Kidneys.
kidneys.
Man, I thought that guy was doing like a Jose Aldo impression when Conor knocked him out. It goes down the exact same way.
Yeah.
It goes down
This
exactly
is this
like him,
dude.
man.
So does this dude fight tomorrow, or like what happens?
No,
He
he made the
canceled.
weight. You're fighting. You're fighting tomorrow. Fuck that, though. You made the weight. You're fighting.
Nah, he cancelled it.
Yeah.
You pass out like that, you fighting tomorrow?
No, they can't. They
canceled that.
Oh, they did? Oh, okay.
The commission will remove him immediately.
Now that man got to wait.
So so you know what that means? No check.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everybody makes no money.
No check. That man
No
got to
check.
wait a whole nother 3 to 4 or 5 months before that. And now you in the hole. You know what I'm saying? Work it up.
That's why those comments that Keyshawn made, because he was, I got rid of my whole team. Like the way he said it with such disregard, knowing that because he did that night, Bomac didn't get paid, Bernie didn't get paid,
Red didn't get paid,
and then nobody got paid, and they all had to. Nobody, paid. Like, bro, you have no.
Yo, you spend so much money, Got to remember, Mama was on a cruise.
Yeah.
Mama was like, okay, you got Vic, Iverson, the mayor, city councilman, Bomac, you got all these people, and Shaq was supposed to be coming too. You got all these people. I don't think I got to sit here and watch you and hold your hand. And what did you do as soon as Mama wasn't around?
So so one thing is
CT though, but you know how it is on come on, don't embarrass your damn mama. Now she on the cruise, she thinking everything good. She went on the cruise. You got your sisters there, your brothers, and you act 80. You don't act a damn fool. You act a motherfucking fool. Man.
Exactly.
I think you blew a Reebok deal because if Iverson was there, president of Reebok, Norfolk, Virginia, we got this. Shaq was gonna show up. I think you blew a Reebok deal. I really, CT, you think you blew a Reebok deal?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, maybe not. Shaq got a lot of compassion. Maybe Shaq got a heart, so maybe not.
Well, till this year he blew it. He could have had that Reebok deal last year.
Yeah. That's one thing in boxing. As a fighter, you got a chance to get a marketing deal. You got to get it because not many boxers get that.
A homegrown one. The president is from your space, man.
Yeah.
Iverson, a GOAT, a legend from your space, man. That would have meshed so good. And then you got Shaq overseeing everything. So he going, bro, you fucked up that night, bro. Like, I know I'm black and all, but
what? Nah, bro. I thought you were Jewish, bro.
You fucked up, buddy. You fucked up really bad, buddy.
I thought he was Cuban.
Marco, take your disguise off.
I'm picking Tio, so I'm Ecuadorian.
No. You're Honduran, bro.
You should have picked Shakur. Tio gonna get his ass whooped. He gonna fall just like homeboy on his face.
So
I'm the darkest Honduran you've ever seen because I picked Tio.
I'm walking up in MSG. I'm walking up in MSG with my Honduran flag, bro. Got me fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should have said Haitian. He would have gave you a pass.
Hondurans are as dark as you guys, bro.
Hey man, I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. It's race and that, but when you break it down, I don't care about your skin color in boxing. I don't care what you said. If he's a racist, guess what? You better put the best pro black, pro whatever against him because he can fight his ass off. So if you run over there and just think that he's some punk racist and you ain't looking at the skills, you can get your ass whipped. WHIPPED.
Totally agree.
You know what I
Totally
mean?
agree. Too many fans obsessed with the colour of people, skins, and like, what the fuck? But like, one thing I would say about that fighter who passed out, as much as I dislike Dana White, sometimes you'll pay them the show money to either fighter if they both made weight, so they've at least got something. But sometimes it just depends how he feels.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? This is so funny. On the other side of the world, Mick is seen just like me and CT.
What do you mean by that, Smoke?
Bro, you got me lost on that one, bro. I'm trying to
Yeah,
calculate
I'm
that.
scratching my head too.
But we're all humans, aren't we?
Hey, you're always lost.
We're
bro.
all humans, right? But on over there where Mick is at and how they treat them, they're treated like the skin color.
Oh, 100%. Yep.
Real talk.
For religion, yeah. 100%.
I mean, I'm worried now on this, bro. Like over there, they treat Mick can be as white as the whitest. They treat them
for being a Catholic.
So what you're saying is that in Europe and especially in Scotland, you're
I don't know,
you're
man. If
underneath-
you look up the history of
underneath-
Scotland, bro, they were one of the main biggest traders of the transatlantic trade slave, bro. So I don't know.
No, so
In the
what
Caribbean.
Smoke's referring to is basically the way Christianity is. There's Protestant, well, Catholic and Orthodox, but they changed it to Protestant. And when Britain overtook Ireland, they starved them, and we had to all move to Scotland. But they were Catholics, and the Catholics are treated like black people in America. Like,
Hey, oh my bad. Go ahead, Mick.
So if you Catholic, you just banned basically, right?
You know good, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's changed a bit now, but like up until maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago, like, man, if you went for a job or anything like that, your religion mattered. You've got things like the Freemasons and that. So
what that sound like? What that sound like, y'all? What that sound like, y'all? Hey, black people, man, what that sound like?
Black.
Oh, 100%. That's why, like, I think it's mad that some people think that I could come out with some shit like that, but I've been on the receiving end of it.
No, it's just a separation of Catholic and Protestants.
Yeah, I totally am. Yeah. Well, you look at Belfast. Like, Belfast, the same thing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Hey, Truck, you gotta control that dude. But I just wanted to get in real quick. Pause.
You're talking about the co-host?
Man, that ain't no co-host, man. If
It's
that's
the
the
unofficial
co-host,
co-host.
the ship gonna sink. Anyways,
man, you're here because of this, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Hey, don't HLD. Ain't no one here because of you, bro. You gotta,
bro.
relax,
What are the numbers right now? 20 something viewing. Come on, man.
I'm not looking.
It's not because of you.
Nah, you know he ahead because
you just yapping out the mouth, man. I'm not even trying to go back and forth with dude for real. Truck, I just wanted to call in because I'm just gonna move ahead. I'm gonna move on amicably, right? I'm not gonna feed into it with dude, but I just wanted to talk about the whole Zuffa card, man. Like, just get my 2 cents. Like, I know y'all were going on like a tangent about some deep shit, but I just want to bring it in real quick. I just thought the card, man, like, I kind of don't like the whole Zuffa thing, right? Because it's like the UFC if you think about it, right? Like, they're not allowed to wear their own trunks. They have like basically they're like little kids wearing uniforms. They're like all Zuffa'd out, Zuffa hoodies, Zuffa gloves, Zuffa this, Zuffa that. I think it's a bad look, man, because I really like the creativity when like the fighters get to design like, their whole squad gets like their own theme and their trunks. And I bet they can't even get sponsors either because, Dana White's stingy with the chili. He's not going to let them, get their own sponsors. So that just my first impression, I didn't like that. It seems like Dana White's going to like strong arm what they can and can't do. As far as the fights though, I didn't get a chance to see like the undercard. I got to tune in for the co-main, the Sandoval and the what's the other dude's name? Rodriguez. Rodriguez, man, I think Zuffa, that's like probably their key piece right now. Like as far as like developmental talent, uh, he looked really sharp in there, man. Like his last fight out, he knocked out Avius Griffin, and then this fight, he had that tough Mexican dude who just kept coming forward, and I thought he boxed his ears off. And yeah, the main event, I thought Walsh ain't it, man. Walsh ain't it. He
Thank
kind
you.
of shit the bed, in my opinion, against Vargas Jr. And then
Thank you for
this
saying
fight,
that, bro. Thank you for saying that, bro. Thank
no,
you.
for sure, for sure. And I thought he looked pretty like one dimensional against Ocampo was put in there to get knocked out, right? Like he's been knocked out a couple times, and it just seemed like Callum Walsh is like at a stage in his career where he's too deep in his pro career to still just be looking for a home run shot. Like it just seemed like the whole night he was just loading up on these big shots. I didn't really see any combinations. I didn't really see him go downstairs. It just seemed like he wanted to clip him with something big all night, and it just didn't come. And then in the second half, like his stamina, he kind of got flat-footed. He was sitting more like he was playing rope-a-dope, and it was just a bad look, man. Like I think Dana White and TKO, they got to pull the plug on Wash, man. I know they picked him because he kind of looks like Canelo, right? Like he got the same little wing tattoo on his back, paws, but
The
like
fuck?
he ain't it.
Bro, this card, if you see, you guys don't listen or pay attention. This card tonight was not supposed to be a big splash. It's just an introduction, a starting off point. Where they already mentioned it. It's not to be making a big splash or anything like. It's just to get their feet wet, to understand how the new production crew is, to see how the commentating is, and they work from there. And it's a week by
No,
week process. Simple as that. Simple
no,
Brother
as
I'm
man
that.
saying
said that was
I'm
some bullshit. Brother
I'm
man
saying
said that's
Wash.
bullshit.
Yeah,
All this
He
Wash
thing
said
snuck
about
out
I
the
can't wear
joint.
my own yo man. When you interview for a job out there in real America, hey, some companies that you got to wear a uniform. Others you get to do what you want. So if
but
you
that's
want
some
that,
bull. But
if
Hold
you
I'm
it
on,
like,
ain't
hold on.
bullshit. It ain't
yeah, I'm
bullshit.
like
You
Wait,
homeboy. That's
HOD.
some bullshit.
well
H-
You a pro fighter,
then you don't
so you
sign.
wearing
Hold
uniform.
on, hold
Then
on.
don't accept the
HOD,
Nah, I'm
job.
like
HOD,
homeboy. That's some
HOD.
But
bullshit.
then you don't
And
accept
then
the job. See,
Yeah,
you have a
that ain't man.
choice.
You fighting. So you supposed to come in with your own
No,
gear to
no,
get hype. Nah, come on. You
see,
supposed to
then
come
goes
now.
who's giving Julian Rodriguez a fucking a
You
fight out
supposed to
there?
come in with your
Who
own gear
was
to be
giving
hype.
Julian Rodriguez a fucking job?
You can't even get
Nobody
hype
was
if
hiring
you got
him.
Paul
if like
MVP'd
homeboy
was.
Nobody was hiring him, bro.
like homeboy said you can't get hype uh if you wear
Then don't get
uniforms.
hired. Don't accept the
Yeah,
job.
you supposed to get hype. You supposed to come in looking
Don't
like
get
Hulk
accept the
Hogan or
job.
something. Come
You're
in the
Then
supposed to
ring.
come out
then
swaggy
you
and
don't
shit. That
accept the
affects your
Yeah, you
job.
supposed to come in
performance.
like looking like Hulk Hogan.
Let me ask you: do NFL players get to do what the fuck they want with their uniform?
Yes, they do.
But
No,
Yes,
but
they
they
wait, but
don't.
do.
wait,
Yes, they
wait.
do.
They
Yes,
actually
they
got them.
do.
They actually have a fucking police for that, and they get fined for fucking even having their socks backwards and shit.
No,
The
they
And
fuck
don't.
what
HOD.
sport? And what sport?
in the NFL?
Now NFL, you can wear your own cleats. What the hell you talking
Nah,
about?
man, you gotta have everything
The
in
hell
unit. If
you
you're
talking
out of
about? They can
pocket,
wear
you
they
get
own.
fined.
Only time they get fined is to
My man,
celebrate
you're talking
if them
out your
fools
ass
dive
like
on
the
the
low
ground.
IQ that you look like you talking about. Go look it
No,
up
no,
before you
you don't know
talk.
what you talking about. You look
Go
it
ahead
up,
and
man.
look it up.
Now that part you look that shit up.
The NFL has a fucking uniform police. That's crazy as it sounds. That's what they have. They're just
But
scouting everybody. Oh, you have one
but
sock higher than the other.
HOD.
That's a
You
five
don't
thousand
but
even
four
play
watch
hundred fine.
football. This is how I
but
know you don't
players
watch
can still have
football. At the
sponsored
at the
cleats,
end
so
zones, they
No,
get to
no,
choose their
wait.
message. It gets to say
Hold
spread love
on, hold
and
on, hold on,
racism, and they also get to wear like
hold
where they have like
on,
on the nose guard underneath the
You're
eye.
a
hold,
They
liberal
get to
cuck,
write
man.
their own
hold
Shut your
on,
message.
ass up,
yo, hold on. I know everybody.
HOD, you
Hold
talking
on,
out the
hold
side of
on.
your neck as
Wait,
always.
wait, wait,
bro. You're
wait,
on Queer
y'all. Wait,
Street.
wait, wait. Let me say this. Let me say this. One of
Hey,
the
Truck, you gotta
wait.
control him.
Okay,
Shut
hold
up,
on,
Queer.
hold on, y'all. Hold on. Just on some clarification shit, right? I know ain't nobody gonna like it, but they did fine Max Crosby a lot of money for wearing his own cleats.
And I'll say
only
this, there
only because they're
there
wearing the
is a
black.
wait up, there is a bit of history, and boxing has been entertaining for as long. These fighters have created their own outfits and creativity with tassels and sombreros. I don't like how the uniforms are set in place. I get what HLD is saying is if you don't like it, don't sign up. But there is a pastime that we recognize with boxing, right? there is a
Do you think
nostalgia.
Ryu's gonna wear a uniform? Because that fight
Yes, they
coming
all
up.
gonna fall in line. Smoke, you
Yeah.
gonna see?
Yo,
They gotta fall
another
in
thing
line.
too, and
It's
another thing
penitentiary
is
rules
that
up there. Dana don't play.
Guess what they have now? They didn't have back then. They now have a more
who's
guaranteed. They're gonna
No,
have a
but like,
guaranteed pay. They're gonna have
so,
medical insurance during
so,
training camp. Guess
wait,
what?
forget
Julian
that
Rodriguez didn't have that before.
HLD, forget that because like obviously the NFL players can have sponsored cleats, whatever company it's with, long as they're black. But like the what they done in the UFC before was you could be sponsored to your own stuff, your own fight kit, and they taken that all away to make it Reebok,
No,
and then it
Mick,
now
Jordan
changed to
couldn't
be
wear his
then it
original
changed
Mick,
to
Mick,
one
real
second,
quick,
then
one
it changed to
second.
Venom.
It's
Mick.
like you're getting rid of a
And but
tradition that's been in part of boxing history forever, and it feels unorganic. It feels like the UFC when they stripped John Jones of his Nike shorts and Lyoto Machida and Anderson Silva of his yellow trunks. We now
Hey,
fighters can't get. Go ahead,
my bad,
Alberto.
Chuck. I was just gonna add on real quick to what Mick said. The UFC basically they get to go and gather their sponsors, and then if you become a champ, you get to hold the little Monster energy drink, right? But you don't get to go get your own sponsorship. Like Bam Rodriguez, when he went to Saudi Arabia, he had like Gamis Fight Law, right? He's giving big looks to like his local like San Antonio sponsors, right? He had like a dentist on his trunks. Like without that, I feel like you're stripping the sport of like its integrity. If it just says, you know, what Dana White sponsors he wants, right? But I was just gonna end on this, Chuck, before dudes started popping off. I thought the production was great. I really did. I like to see Joe Tessitore, man, and it was cool to see Andre Ward back on the ones and twos, you know, spitting knowledge. And Max Kellerman, I really liked him on HBO because I feel like he spoke for like us, like the boxing fans. But it just seems at this point he's just a company man, right? He just kind of like glazes and gasses up whatever TKO has going on. Kind of like HOD, but at least Max Kellerman's on payroll, right? And
My man,
I thought it
you
was.
nobody knows who you are. Why you even talking right now, my man? You
Why the
said you
fuck
were
are you
gonna come here
talking?
for five
HOD.
seconds.
I get to talk because I have an opinion and I got a
Your
link. I
your
got
your
invited to
queer
speak.
opinion is
Man,
getting us
HOD,
drunk over here, bro.
get the fuck
HLD,
on,
let
bro.
him
I'm not
finish,
trying to
man.
go back and forth with you, bro.
Yo, this was a cool until you got up here, bro. You know that?
Nah, man, I got invited to speak, so let me speak my
No,
piece. Hey,
nobody
Truck, you
invited
gotta
you.
control him. I'm trying to finish up my thoughts here, and this dude's
Good
just
luck with
fucking.
that, bro. Tomorrow some control.
Uh,
That's good luck with that. Just
when you
please,
You
real
can't
talk.
control HLD.
when you
You
go,
got, hey,
Alberto.
Truck, you gotta cut his leash in half because this dude, fuck,
Wait,
man. But,
who's Dana Black? Who's this person?
I'll be
I'm
CJ
not
probably.
sure. I think that's Yayin, right?
No, I think that's
Maybe
who's
Yayon actually, or Mo.
Hey, but
Ah, that's
can I
definitely
finish
Mo.
up? Hey,
all
Truck,
right. Sorry,
yeah,
Alberto.
I'm
When
gonna
you
just
go,
finish
Alberto.
up and then I'm gonna get off because I'm not trying to go back and forth with this dude, man. I had a real good
Yo,
night.
man, go back to
Uh,
Johnny's, bro. Hurry up.
Man, HOD, go back to fucking sucking dick. But anyways, with
Oh,
that being said, I thought it was a good night of production, man. I think they already got the angles down. Like it was good. Like it didn't seem choppy. Like you know when you watch like the low budget like productions like Marv Nation or you know like the Salida, like it has like harsh like when the camera cuts Dane already has that shit in play, so I'm excited, man. Just I think I wish they would give the fighters more autonomy to do what they want, but I already knew going in like Dana likes to strong arm that shit. So I guess I'm gonna keep tuning in. The other
so
thing
out
I
of
don't like
10,
too.
before you sign off, Alberto, out of 10, what are you impressed? Not impressed? Give me a scale 1 through 10 tonight.
From what I saw, I think I would give it a solid like 7.5.
That's pretty good,
There's room for improvement, right?
man. That's
I mean,
passing. You're not flunking.
what was that?
You're passing at that point. You're not flunking it with the 7.5. That's a
Yeah,
C.
no, it's cool. Like I'll take it. I mean, fuck it. It's a cool concept because if Dana White puts on shows on Fridays and Sundays, think about it. If you a boxing fan, we lit then. We got a Pro Box hold us down on a Wednesday. Then we got Dana to hold us down on Friday. Pause. And then you know, Top Rank and PBC are gonna do their shit on Saturday. And then Dana's like spins the block on a Sunday. Like, if anything, this is better for us boxing fans, right? But yeah, that was just my opinion, Truck. Salute to you, man. Keep doing your thing. You got a good little thing going on over here.
Appreciate
Like I
it.
said, we gotta work on the co-host thing, right?
Okay,
But that's it for me, man. Y'all have a good night, except dude.
for sure.
Salute
Peace out.
y'all.
Here,
Thank
Alberto,
you, brother.
What's up, Nick?
what did you think of the pacing of the fights?
Which one?
Like, what do
The
you
pace
think
of
of the
the fights.
pacing? Like, between the fights?
I mean, Dana's doing it just like the UFC. It felt like there was no fluff. That I do appreciate, right? Because I don't gotta hear fucking Mark Kriegel like give like a backstory for 30 minutes between fights, right? So I thought the pace of the show
He
was
about to get
awesome.
run out the sport, man, on some other shit. He about to
Yeah.
get run out of the sport. He's a fucking casual.
Agree, Alberto.
All right.
Yeah,
Good night, bro. Thank you for
man.
hopping on.
HOD, just what I'm gonna stay on.
We
Hey, Chuck, what's the next topic, man?
you are our DEI invite of the night. We needed to have a queer, and you came on. All right, good 5 minutes, bro.
What
Good night.
the
HOD, you
fuck?
ain't no real man. You ain't a real man, HOD. I could tell. I could tell when a real man's like on the panel. You're not a real man. I'm gonna keep pulling your card, Jack, and we're gonna expose you.
Y'all was funny as hell, man.
Hey man,
I don't
we did
respect him.
legally under the law. We brought you in. We're not discriminatory, but now you got to get the fuck off, queer.
Man, Truck, I'll say this. Never trust a man who won't say his real name. They know good out here for one or two reasons, right? They got some weird charges or they a rat. Just keep that in fact that this your new little co-host is this dude.
He is facing it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm
Appreciate
gonna
you,
tell you
Alberto.
something. I'm gonna tell you
Always
something
in the
right
chat
now.
and
Yeah,
giving
Alberto.
support.
Hey
Nah,
man,
for
make sure
sure,
you hit
Chuck.
the like button, okay?
Don't feed into Alberto. Never feed into it.
Man, this dude,
Hit the like
Chuck,
button.
we
Hit the
gotta
like
tighten
button.
his leash up. Like if it's
Yo,
a 10-foot leash, make it a 5-foot
we're
leash.
not trying to make this about my
Or put a
feelings type of
shot collar
show.
on that
We know
motherfucker.
what show you
Put a
come
shot
from. I
collar
have to
on
talk
that
about my feelings,
motherfucker.
bro. Let's go.
Hey,
Bye.
Alberto, who you
Cheers.
going with? Shakur
What's
or
up?
Lopez? Who you going for? Lopez or Shakur?
Man, when the fight first got dropped, I thought Shakur was gonna
Yeah, we're
wash him,
losing, we're
right?
losing viewers now, man.
I thought Shakur was gonna wash him, right? But as the more I see, like Shakur still got the whole little thing going on with his hands, and Tio seems like he's locked in like a motherfucker. I'm starting to think maybe Tio might could do another. He might be able to pull it off. Like Tio seems to rise to the occasion. And I think I don't know, man. As the fight gets closer, I had it like Shakur, then I was 50-50. Now I'm like 50.01 Tio. Like, I don't know. I feel like Tio.
Look, man, thank you very much for your time. We love your 50.1 bullshit, bro. You don't even know how to stand on what you want to do, bro. So, adios, amigo. Gracias.
What
Hey,
you mean?
Chucky,
I'm
around for
standing.
the
I'm making
point.
my pick, motherfucker. I gotta wait till the fight. I gotta wait till the man. Hey, Truck, I'm gonna catch you next time, bro. I told you I'm not trying to go back and
You
forth with this
leave it
dude.
so
And
soon? Why, man?
I'll take it
Truck,
easy,
I told
Alberto.
you gotta control this dude next time. Like you gotta like put a shot collar on him for real. But
I
hey,
can't do
salute
anything to
Truck. Keep
another
doing your
girl. I
thing.
can't.
Salute Mick.
Thank you,
Salute
Alberto.
panel. Appreciate
Thank you,
y'all.
Alberto.
Gotcha,
Thank you,
Alberto.
Alberto.
All right, peace.
Adios, adios, adios.
Washington,
Yeah.
thanks for sticking in, bro, and pulling for Shakur because a lot of us are wanting
Oh
Tio to
yeah,
knock.
I'm going with Shakur all day, every day.
Yeah, all day.
Tell us why, man. Give us your take. I don't think I've ever heard you.
What's my take on Shakur just gonna be T.O. ass. T.O. sorry, man.
That's
T.O. is real
that's your
sorry.
technical breakdown because that.
Yeah, he gonna break him down round by round.
Okay.
How
Okay.
many rounds do you give Tio? Does he win?
Shit, I get T.O. 4. That's on a good day.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. That's not bad.
Yeah, a lot of that's what I said. A lot of fighters or a lot of people are giving him 2 rounds or 0
Yeah,
rounds.
he didn't say 12-0 or anything like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nah, 2 rounds. They just talking shit because 4 rounds is average for a pro fighter. Now 2 they just talking shit, just blowing smoke in somebody's ear.
Okay.
Does Clarissa have Tio winning this fight?
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Clarissa. Well, CT already said it. He's pulling up with the Honduran flag to Madison Square Garden. So I'm excited. The joy of boxing. What's good?
Yeah, he's a catracho that night.
Nah, he might fuck around and get arrested by ICE.
Oh shit!
You do know he's born right here in the States.
They don't know
That's
that if
it's
he
a
coming with
as a
a if he coming with a different flag. They don't know that.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, they don't know shit. They just see a different flag and they out there just trying to hurt somebody.
Washington. I'm gonna ask you, how'd you find the channel? Were you scrolling on YouTube or did you find me somewhere else?
Nah, I was just one day I was just scrolling through the channel and I just bumped into you and I was like, oh, he talking some real shit. Let me peep his game. And you know, that's how I stumbled on you.
For
Normally,
sure.
normally it's just a real boxing talk that, as you see right now, the way Fun Truck Hands
Yeah.
is his channel.
All boxing talk.
Fun
What
truck.
happened just right now? What happened just right
Washington,
now is because we had a query in the on the
Fun
panel.
truck. What is the email for your PayPal? Because that doesn't work. That Fun Truck Boxing comes up nothing.
here, I'll put it in the chat. Washington, a little short story. I joined another boxing panel about like 6-8 months ago, and I'd go on every night, and I found this passion for talking boxing. That's all I cared about. Like, and I would look forward to the lives at night, and I'd jump on the panel and talk with HLD, Mick, Mo, and some other people that are here in the chat, Clarissa and Yayan. And but a lot of the time when I was on the panel, there would be some bullshit,
Jackie.
or I wouldn't be able to get my point across. And so one night I was just thinking in my head, I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna do do my own channel and just talk boxing, like and all boxing. So
Yeah.
that's sort of why I started, and that's gonna be the root of this channel is all boxing. You know, straight up talk. Cause
Now HD, I like him because he talks shit. He'll make you want to cuss him out or laugh
If
at him.
if 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 you come on retarded, you're gonna get that side of me. If you're just talking boxing, you don't get that
It's
part.
real. No, just be yourself. That's what I
Look,
like about you. Just be yourself.
I pull your card when I feel like it. You know what I mean? But if you're just talking boxing, this is what you get. We're just gonna be talking boxing.
Yeah, I got
Uh,
license,
hey,
so you can't pull
all
my
day.
car. I got license.
you know,
I got
so
license to drive.
we good. We
That's
good.
funny.
You know, but that's
Hey,
good, man.
Dana,
That's good that you came. I thought I'd seen your name before in the chat before, so maybe that's what it is.
Is Dana Black going to speak?
Dana Black, is that Mo?
Yeah, who is
Yeah,
Dana
I
Black?
got
Is that
I got
Mo?
Shakur. I got Shakur 7-5 UD.
Oh, that's
That's
good. That's good. That's good.
Yo, that's crazy. That Dana Black, bro. That's fucking funny, bro. That's was that already made or you made that?
No, somebody's. This is like an old ass meme. I literally just googled Dana Black.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
That shit's old as hell.
I was
Yeah.
gonna come up with I am Clarissa Shields' lips because she made that one video like a week ago and she had the most biggest camel toe on that video, bro. So I was gonna just put that picture of her lips and just say I am Clarissa Shields' lips. So let's get back to this boxing thing. So bro, the entire Twitter feed right now is just all about that fucking cuck fight, bro.
Yeah. So there's boxing tomorrow, Andy Cruz and Murataya. I'm gonna do a live stream for that. And on Sunday, are there any fights this weekend? No.
Other fights? No, I think that's the
Yeah.
only fight
So then
tomorrow.
Sunday night, I want to cover Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard 1 as part of the build up to TO. So
Now
that will
Sugar
be
Ray Leonard
big.
was a bad boy. Sugar Ray Leonard was a
Yeah, dude,
bad boy.
and check this out. I was reading the Wikipedia of it today. I'm not going to pull any of it up because I'm going to save it for Sunday. But I pulled up the Wikipedia and I was reading through it, and I was 9.5 million for Sugar Ray Leonard in 1990, or is it 80? 1980,
Wait,
I believe.
against who?
Sugar Ray Leonard and Duran, 9.5 million.
That was then in 80. So that means
1980. Holy shit.
that's probably like about 40, 50 million today. Here's this
And
other
then
video of them carrying. I put in the private chat,
yeah.
bro. This dude had to get carried out like he was dead, bro, after he fell.
But back to, so I was reading the Wikipedia. Also, it was in Canada. I knew that.
9 million, 1980 today.
Yeah, and Duran got paid 1.5 million. Sugar Ray Leonard was undefeated.
Oh, so that was 79 then.
Yeah, he took the O.
9 million is 1979. Let's see how much that is in 2020.
And I know they rematched, and the No Mas fight is like that's notorious. Straight
Look,
up.
$9 million from 1979 is
Yeah, that was some good money.
that's approximately $40 million today.
Shit. Thank you, Mick. Mick, appreciate you, bro.
Yo, I was gonna ask you about how but why aren't you monetized? You already got over 1,000 subscribers.
No
What is
worries,
it?
bro.
The
I will
viewership?
be,
That has to be a certain viewership you have to have before you
no,
can
I'll be monetized soon. I need 3,000 hours of watch
right,
time, and that
viewership, 3,000 hours. Okay.
I'll get there
But
pretty soon, a couple months.
you have to read the message on it though.
Okay, right now.
Aye, out loud.
Okay. Mick, read this. Conor McGregor, the GOAT.
Nah, no worries, my man.
Thank you, Mick. I
Keep
appreciate
the
you. Let's
content
fucking
coming.
hell yeah.
You know what,
So,
Clarissa? No, I think. No, go ahead.
Mick, I'm gonna do a Roberto Duran and Sugar Ray Leonard on Sunday. The first fight that they took place in Canada, $9.5 million for Sugar Ray Leonard in 1980. How much money is that nowadays? HLG?
40 million today.
That's a pretty big purse without Turkey back then. 40 million? That's a lot of money.
That's what the other purses were laying the way. Like at that kind of level. Like crazy. Like
$9.5 million?
Sugar Ray Leonard must have made him and Hagler must have made crazy money throughout their career.
It's a lot of crazy stories from back then, bro. In the 70s, like for an example, when Don King made that Rumble in the Jungle with Ali and George Foreman, you know he didn't have any money for these guys, bro. He just told him, I'm gonna give you $5 million after the fight. I'm gonna give you $5 million, and he made the money off the fight. That's how he was able to pay them that night.
Oh,
But
he was just a hustler, huh?
bro, he didn't have no money, bro. He had no money to pay these guys. But since that's how it is, you get paid in after the fight, in your locker room. That's how he was able to collect the money from making the fight to pay these guys.
Yeah,
He
5
was
million. That's good money.
yeah, bro. He's straight up hustle, man.
So Fun Truck, that donation could has to inspire a Shakur Stevenson, what he does good episode, and a Tio what he does bad episode. You can't be
Thank
like
you, bro.
Joseph. Can't be like Joseph Goebbels here, like Hitler's like propaganda chief.
Shakur gonna whoop T.O. ass. That's what we going that's what you gonna see.
I like
Man,
it.
bro,
I like
That's
it,
what you gonna
Washington.
see.
I
That's
like
what
it,
you
bro.
gonna see.
I'm gonna bet on a parlay. I think it's gonna be a Latino night, bro.
Nah,
Oh,
bullshit.
You're
what?
gonna
You
have
got New Jersey people coming?
bro. That stadium's only be saying one name, Tio.
Yeah, nah, they gonna be saying Shakur.
Bro, they're gonna walk out. They're gonna be walking out, bro. They walk out on him in his hometown.
They
But it's
gonna
gonna
walk
be
out mad. Y'all gonna walk out mad and staggering and drunk,
Yeah.
talking about shit. T.O. fucked up. That's what
When
Yo,
y'all
Zan,
gonna be saying.
when
this is my favorite username of all time. Marco knows no boxing.
when
Omac
when
live all you can eat buffet or beef will bet your beef 3.
when Xander Zayas takes the Carlos Ortiz stool in Puerto Rico, Abbas Barao, the new unified 154-pound king, Abbas Barao.
the poor guy's getting knocked out.
He's coming
But
to take
but but
that
on that
belt.
Tio card, can you imagine if Castro, Ortiz, and then Tio, bro, all of them pulled the upset that night? That would be crazy. That's a
Yeah, they
good
gonna get
parlay.
their ass whooped.
That's gonna be a good. I might put money
You
on the
gonna be
parlay for that.
crying. You know you gonna be crying.
Angry Skip says, "What adjustment will Tio make once Tio picks it up?"
Nothing.
What?
He
He said
can't do nothing.
what adjustment Tio makes once Tio picks it up. Did
Nothing.
Shakur?
no, you didn't
He means
understand. He's saying the same name, same name twice.
once. Got it. He says once Shakur picks it up. I hope he doesn't go for broke. Xander's making a statement. Yeah, a star is going to be born. I think
I
he
think there's
stops
gonna be a
Abbas.
knockout. Yeah, I think he
Truly.
stops him.
No chance.
Because
He's gonna
and
bust
I'll
him
tell
up.
you say no chance. I don't know. Fuck, Mick.
Here, let me.
The
What are the odds?
combinations that Xander has, he's got snap and crack at the end of his punches. You think he's gonna stay around this weight class, or he's going up?
Well, he'll go up.
He'll go up. He may make one more fight if the money's right for a big fight. If not, he'll be moving up. I think.
He might as well go straight to 160 if he loses his belt.
You know, we'll
True.
see because you got. We'll see if the winner of Fundora and Thurman who's gonna want to pick up that fight. Ortiz ain't gonna grow the balls. He already rejected Xander twice. Boots hasn't made a name, put his name in the hat to want to fight him. So we'll see what these other guys want to do.
I'm pretty sure Boots is banking
Maybe the
on
winner
Xander.
of Kelly and maybe the winner of Kelly and Backham would want to fight Xander.
What was that, Mo?
Well, Eddie Hearn already said if Josh Kelly wins, he's gonna put him against Boots. He said that in the interview yesterday. So.
Oh, he did.
Oh, that should be a
Yeah.
good fight. That
It's
show should be a
partly,
good fight.
But he won't put him against Backham though. If Backham wins, you see what I'm saying?
it's part of
Fuck
Josh
no.
Kelly's contract, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
He had to buy Josh Kelly out his contract with Wasserman, and part of his deal was if he wins a belt within the 3 fights, he's got to fight Boots.
Xander is a -400 versus Baru.
You know what's
Baru's a
crazy? It's on the
+295.
same night. It's on the same night on
Yeah.
Team
I'll be
Shakur.
watching. It's on many networks. Any of these streaming networks that you get with your smart TV. You know, it could be on Tubi or what's that other one?
And what was
Roku.
what was Terry's price before? -650.
I
So
don't know.
I think
But this is
Xander's got less of a chance than Terry's had.
no. But why is Baru a +295 though?
That's less than what he was when he got in the ring against Terry's.
Then for the knockout, Zayas by knockout is a +475. Baru for knockout is a +1000.
That's where he's from. That's where he's from. San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. I mean,
bro, they sold out pretty much from what I can see.
Yo, but you know what? I was listening to someone make a comment about how Top Rank's not promoting Xander's how they used to, and I agree, man. I remember back 5 years ago, his face was all over Top Rank.
It's because right now they don't have a network. See, what's going on with Top Rank is, from what I gathered, is that they were already in talks to get to sign a deal with Warner Bros. But right now, Warner Bros. Also now they have this bidding war with Netflix and Paramount to buy them out, and so they can't sign a contract right now with anybody. So it's going to be a minute before Top Rank just waiting on this deal to go through, and it looks like it might be Netflix. So if Netflix picks up Warner Brothers, then they can talk with them. If they get signed up, then we'll have them on Netflix, hopefully.
But that's kind of sad. Top Rank being out so long, they ain't even got their own network. That's sad.
They wouldn't make money on their own network like that. They're not that big. They're big enough like a Matchroom in themselves, but not like the Zones. Because the Zones got many different sports on their thing.
Xander's in big trouble.
What do you guys think about this question from Clarissa? Should they pay fighters after the fight, depending on how much they sell?
Just do like how they doing it now and just make it better.
It's an open market. This is basically what it is. It's no different than like real estate for these guys. They're their own entrepreneur, and you get what you produce.
How do you define on a card who sold and who didn't?
Yeah. So unless it's you're one of the top guys where they can use analytics to see what you bring in.
Isn't that what they do with pay-per-view? Like you get a certain purse and then plus the pay-per-view points?
Right.
Incoming.
What are you saying, Mick?
That's what's incoming. Xander getting a photo with that belt. Closest he's getting to that.
Oh, a boss. That's so funny. You're talking about the video.
A boss is not even gonna be able to reach Xander, bro. That's how it's gonna make him look silly.
Sure.
He's gonna make him look silly, bro.
Let's
He's got.
go.
He's gonna keep him. He's gonna keep him at the end of that jab all night.
Sure, bro.
Oh shit! He's gonna finish him, Vic.
Oh, I think Abbas will finish him.
Damn.
And what round?
No,
And what round?
10 or 11. The gas tank will go.
6 or 8 for me.
The gas tank will be gone.
I got it like that around 6 to 8 for Xander to stop this guy. He's gonna hurt him bad. He's gonna hurt him.
He's gonna have him looking black and blue, huh?
If he can take the punishment, because Xander's gonna land some. Boss is high guard, not the best feet. Xander's gonna land some shit. If he gets through that, then I'll bet differently on the live. But
See,
I think there's a skill gap.
see what you say about the feet, right? If Abbas is fighting the same caliber of fighter that Xander's been fighting, it would be obvious. His feet are
They're
good.
gonna fight each other. They're gonna fight each other now, and
Like,
Xander passes the eye test.
The other,
he's so technical, Mick.
The other fights that Abbas has had clearly shows he's got good feet.
So the other ones outside of Tellez.
Another fight outside of Tellez, you said?
Mick?
Wait there, I'll find now for you.
Okay. Yeah, 8th round stoppage. Yeah. That's what's happening. I don't know. I'm not like what do you say, Mo?
I think he could get the stoppage. It's just a matter of like, will he actually go for it? I don't think he will. I don't think he's that kind of fighter. I don't think that's his temperament. You know what I mean?
Well, the problem is that he's so disciplined to listening to his corner. He hasn't like spread his own wings to want to take over however he feels like the fight should go. So if his corner tells him do this, he's gonna listen.
That's a good fighter, man. You want a fighter to listen to you. That's a good fighter.
No, and I get that. The thing is, so has he made his own identity? You know what I mean? That he'll go as how he feels he can do this fight. He's not there yet. He's only 22, 23. So he's been with Coach Centeno since 17 or so. So it's he's not there yet to want to do whatever he feels like wanting to do. So that's where he's at. I mean, even Ben Rodriguez, for an example, man, he listens to Robert Garcia. Look, he was whooping that guy's ass in that last fight, and still in the 9th round, Robert Garcia's telling Bam, "Hey, don't get careless, don't la da da." He was whooping the goose ass, bro, and guess what? Bam still plays to the rules. You know what I mean?
You can skip past that wee bit, Fun Truck. Keep going past that.
Yeah, he was fucking Tellez up. Jesus.
Yeah, he digging all in him.
That was a 12th round. If you go to the early of the fight, it'll be a different story.
Right, now watch. You're saying he's got no feet or things, shit like that, Fun Truck.
See, look at this little guy he's fighting, bro.
That's Jack Culkey. That's the guy that background beat for his title. And he's 10th fight.
It's a wrap, Mick.
Wait till you see the other videos.
Your kid's getting smoked.
See, like right here, when would you ever see Xander stand like that in the middle and just no, man? He's too good of a boxer.
Unless he gets tired and he starts holding on for dear life.
Oh please, we're talking about like what he did in the last rounds of a fight. Come on, man, stop. He had Garcia looking like a fucking amateur in the first like 8 rounds of that fight, hitting air.
How has he got bad feet, Fun Truck?
But he ain't even fighting. That's why he got whooped. He ain't fighting. Well, he just swinging that ear. What's my name? He whooping him.
Yeah, the guy
was whooping him like too sweet.
I say this.
He over here whooping him like too sweet.
Mick, I think that Xander's a level above him. That's what I'm saying.
Way levels. Versus this guy. Right? We'll find out on the 31st how much above Barras.
They sparred. They sparred before. I think that's why Xander took the fight. It made perfect sense for him to take the fight.
Xander went in there thinking. No, Xander went in there thinking. Well, everybody was thinking that was going to be Tellez who's going to win. He was at that fight when Barras beat Tellez. It happened to be Barras Baru, so then let's us make the fight then.
How long has he been boxing for, Mick?
So, as a pro, about 8 or 9 years.
Let me see.
Okay, as an amateur.
Right,
A few years he joined for an amateur for the German army.
After the army?
For the army, that's where he learned to box in the army.
Through the army? It's a wrap, Mick. It's a wrap.
He's 31 years old. He's 31 years old, and he's been fighting.
At a world championship, more than Xander ever done.
He's been fighting professionally since 2012.
So you're certain of that? Wait, Mick, you're certain of that? He started through the army, so when he was like 18, 19 years old, when he started boxing?
Wasn't it 2012?
Oh, yeah.
That's his amateur, it must be. Maybe 2017?
Yo, Mick, am I reading this right? He's 39 with 8 losses?
No, you've got his amateur record there.
No. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at here? Because I saw 20. Okay, here we go. So he's been fighting since pro since 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm looking at this. He's 17-1.
It's a wrap, Mick. It's a wrap. Look at this guy. Oh my god.
That's his 10th fight. Okay.
Yeah, he's leagues better than this fight. I saw this fight. I thought he should have got the decision in that fight, but
they say he's got no footwork or technique of that punch hook in that one Terry's video.
Okay, I can point it out if you want me to.
Right, here you go.
Okay.
No, not in the Terry's video. On these other ones in the lower class opponents that like Xander faced.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, one thing a boss does have over Xander is the experience. He has way more experience.
Yeah, he's got more experience as a bad fighter. Shit.
There's a time where he here. You got it. Check this out, Mick. Because you're talking to a real boxing coach. Oh shit.
Because his back foot came after. Oh, come on, fun truck.
Yeah, what is he doing? Karaoke's? What the fuck, bro? This is boxing. Your feet are never supposed to come together. Shut up. You asked for it, Mick.
Keep going forward.
No. I'm gonna point this out. I'm gonna try to pause it right when it happened. But we all seen it. You never this right here. What he's about to do right here.
Is this his third fight or something? Aye.
All right, you asked me to point it out against world-class opponents. I'm pointing it out.
Third fight as a pro.
Xander would never have done that, bro. Even in the amateurs, that's the difference. That's the levels of boxing.
Well, one won an amateur gold, bronze, and the other never won nothing. So, so what one won the amateur bronze and what one didn't win anything? All right, okay, okay.
Okay, big. Oh shit! Why do you like him so much? Because he's a dog. I mean, I fuck with underdogs all the time, Meg. I mean, I'm picking Tio as the underdog. Why do you like Boss?
I just think he's vastly underrated.
Fair enough. Is this a good fight to critique?
Possibly.
Tell him to give you the best fight. It'll be only Tellez, right?
No, well, Tellez has got a better resume than Xander.
Number one, the speed is going to be so much different, dude. And you just said exposed him. You said he started boxing in the military at 17 years old.
That's what he said.
Okay, then that's why I'm saying the feed is different, bro. Like,
but
you're not going to learn what a
he's still won a bronze.
Whose name on Barras is a better name than Teixeira, the only guy who beat Adames?
That's not what I said. I said Tellez has got a better record than him.
Again, who's a better fighter on his resume
The
over
Taylor's horse.
Teixeira, who was a former champion, the only guy who beat Adames.
We need Xander to win, so at least if Tio loses, then the day will be not as bad.
No man,
Yeah,
it'll
I
still
can
be
see
if Shakur wins, hey, Puerto Rican still won for me, and if and then we got
that's hella
Xander.
funny.
I'm looking at trying to make it set up.
So Julian Williams is better than Teixeira.
Who?
Julian Williams.
Oh yeah, was he a champion?
Unified champion.
In what division? Let's see here.
154.
154. Where's the parlay? I'm trying to set up a parlay, man, for that Saturday.
Bet the draw. HLD, I'm telling you, bet the draw.
No, but I want to.
I want to make some real money.
Yeah, with a parlay, I wanna. Let's see here, and then Castro. Ooh.
All right, I'm gonna wrap the stream up in 5.
In 5, let me see here. So if I bet 1,000, if I bet 1,000 on Tio, and this is my parlay on Tio, Xander Zayas, Jermaine Ortiz, and Carlos Castro, $1,000. $1,000
back.
The payout would be $142,000.
Payout would be 0.
Yo, that might be worth it.
Can you say that again?
If I bet on a parlay and just a straight money line, Teofimo Lopez, Xander Zayas, Jermaine Ortiz, and Carlos Castro, $1,000 gives me $142,000
just to win.
Just to win, $142,187.50. Damn, that's a parlay.
If you put that on, you'll get 0. The return will be 0 because a Bass definitely beat Xander.
The Joy of Boxing says, "Do it."
I might do that, bro. I might do that.
1,000, but that's a lot. That's a lot of dough.
Do you know what?
Yo, but that's the risk of it, right? At that point, it's man. Hey, I gotta know that. Hey, I gotta go in there knowing that this is my fuck you money, and but if I win what $142,000, give me that 1099 that I'm gonna have to fill out this next year for taxes. But yo, I'll take that.
All right. Yeah, no, Tellez is his best opponent by far. But he still smothered him, and
it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna. To be honest, I think it can go just like it did with it went with Garcia. Same way that it went with Garcia, I see Barras doing it. Could go 12 rounds. Nice little ass whooping for 12 rounds, and that's that.
Are you watching the UFC tomorrow, HLD? Do you have the Paramount subscription?
Yeah, I might tune in. Sure. I mean, because you're tuning in. I'm not too big on what's happening tomorrow, but because I definitely want to watch the main card. I definitely want to see that Murataya and Andy Cruz. See what's up with that. That's to me is the fight of the night.
One thing is, if Abbas does win, it'll be easy to make another unification fight because he's got no promoter, free agent. Made this fight unification himself.
I give him respect. He's gambling on himself with this fight right now. So, he could have just if you play the smart business of boxing, you. But the thing is, he probably doesn't have a fanfare, man. That where's he gonna make money fighting a regular guy for voluntary defense? You know what I mean? He probably wouldn't be able to do it, or they probably make him fight as mandatory, right? Who's his mandatory, Mick? If he didn't fight Xander Zayas for unification, is it Boots? You see, so that he probably thought I got a better chance beating Xander than I have beating Boots.
Nah, I called it Boots. Boots doesn't want it.
Boots doesn't want it.
No.
So who does he want? I mean, it ain't gonna be Ortiz. So I mean, like what?
Don't
It's
know.
something.
He called out Boots when Boots won, and Boots never even acknowledged it. So,
That's
like we all,
crazy.
like we all know, Terence Crawford moved up because Abbas was his mandatory.
What, at 154?
Yep.
No, Bud would have beat the shit out this dude too.
I'll get the wind up with that one, but man, it's crazy. Like people are talking that Shakur's not got any power, but he's on the same snack as what people say Bud beat Canelo with. How does the snack work? Does it make one person a Superman, or does it make everybody Superman?
It all depends, because if you go to the clinic, that's the thing. They have a clinic. They take your blood work and they give you specialized treatment to what you need and what they see that's fitted for you. We don't know what happens in the background. That's the specialty of working directly with them. Yeah, they got the generic stuff that you get. You could order online, the vitamin shit, the magnesium, all that which is all garbage. I don't think it's the top. I don't know anybody who takes that shit. You know what I mean? But it's the in specialized laboratory work that they could do for you in the background in their labs. They got a lab for that. So that's what we don't know, and that's the specialty that Victor Conte was doing for everybody. Is not only that he just no, here's some tests, and here's some Winstraw, here's some EP and all. They will test you out and see where you're deficient at, and then they'll give you the right shit for you. So it's a specialized treatment. But that's
sure.
all we wrote, man. Fun truck. Yeah, man.
Yep.
It was great live, man.
Yeah, no, this is a really good one. I feel good about this. We covered a lot of good shit today, and I'm gonna go live tomorrow for the fight. So you guys tune in,
Yeah.
hit the like on the way out. Thank you,
Shout,
Mick.
shout out,
Thank you for
shout
the first
out
donation
to
of
the
the show, bro.
MVP Alberto. Alberto, good man.
The
Shout out to
Get
DEI,
the game,
Alberto on
Mike.
Queer Street.
the DEI of the night. Anyway, man.
Take it
Let's
easy, guys.
Fun Truckers, hit the subscribe and like button as you go on your way out. Hey, thanks a lot for having me on Fun Truckers. Peace out,
Washington,
guys.
thank you. Washington, of course. The Joy of Boxing, Clarissa Yayan. Mick, Marco Knows No Boxing. All you guys. Dana Blackson, that's crazy. Josue, The Joy, Mick, Mo, all you guys, thank you. Catch you tomorrow.